The following program is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further.
Hey!
20.
Let's go!
This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for.
McAfee on the line with a gorgeous assist.
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers.
You pig!
Stutter! Damn it! Your friend tell a friend something nice could change their life. Hello, beautiful people. And welcome to our humble abode, the DraftKings Thunderdome. On this Overreaction Monday, August 10th, 2026, this sports program begins now.
Football
is happening all around us this weekend. We got a chance to celebrate some greats getting immortalized forever at the NFL Hall of Fame or the Professional Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Obviously, there were some jokes told into a microphone by a kicker from South Dakota who found his way to be the all-time leading scorer in the NFL's history in a game that keeps, score having the most amount of points in its history. Is that good? Yeah, it is good. Hall of Fame, good. Gets his gold jacket, gets his bust, gets his jokes off. Hope he had a good time. He'll be joining us here in about 40 minutes or so with a little bit of a follow-up to any of the reaction from anything he had to say as we enjoyed the hell out of the weekend. It's always like a reunion over there in Canton, especially with the first Indianapolis Colts team that I was very lucky to be a part of. A lot of those guys have gotten in, so Indianapolis has kind of figured out what to do over in Canton, Ohio. The after party that the Ursays put together, along with some help from the Kraft family, my understanding with the New England Patriots, but a lot of the Ursays' work. The after party was phenomenal. We all had a blast. Everybody celebrated not only just the Hall of Famers as a whole, Adam Vinatieri's greatness, but just football was celebrated in a huge way. And as Chris Berman led that entire thing off by saying, anytime you're in Canton celebrating the game's greatest of all time, it does feel like football is back. Let me get that out of the way. He did incredible. It was a fun weekend, and I hope someday everybody gets a chance to have moments like this with people that they used to be around every single day, because like football locker rooms, football teams, every single day you're with the person all day, every day, eating the same meals, traveling in the same planes, staying in the same hotels, dealing with the same speeches, dealing with the same heat, you name it, going through an entire season. Bonds are literally built forever. And then one day something happens and either somebody leaves the team or it's over and you don't really see people except for maybe it sounds terrible, but real funerals. Maybe if a team won a championship, there's a reunion. But very rarely do you get a chance to celebrate everybody that's kind of been a part of something. Everybody showed a lot of love to Adam Vinatieri, and we had a blast on his behalf. I think it's very much like a wedding where like the bride and groom work.
Sure.
And then everybody else just has a blast.
Yeah.
around it. We did that. It wasn't just me, obviously. 9-year NFL vet, host of Everything DB, Good D, Bad D, and also the super duper matchup show.
NFL matchup.
On ESPN EO2, Darius J. Butler.
ESPN too, but like you said, it was great. Obviously, having that reunion with the different kind of eras of the Colts, and then seeing some of the Patriots legends, and then just random gold jackets just showing up, congratulating Adam and the rest of the guys going in, just having conversations. Like going to the Hall of Fame is so cool because you're having conversations with guys that you looked up to as a kid. The football, nerd lover in me. Warren Moon, Steve Atwater, just Joe Thomas. Obviously, guys we played with in the league at the same time, and then obviously celebrating the GOAT, Vinny. Man, it was great seeing all the Colts in there. It was awesome, man.
Warren Moon's son needed just 2 minutes of my time.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Oh, okay. What'd he say?
We never got it.
What do you mean?
Well, the beginning of the 2 minutes, Warren comes over. Great to see you, Warren. How you doing, man? Great to see you. I've had incredible times with Warren Moon before. Warren Moon and I think Warren Moon is one of the most incredible humans to ever exist. Just the way he operates and what he did, not only in CFL, obviously the NFL, everything like that. Warren Moon, icon in my eyes. Plus what I've seen him do and how I love Warren Moon. Big dap up, good to see you. Daughter, Blair, I believe. Good. Hey, how you doing? Took a photo. Son comes up. I just need 2.5, 3 minutes of your time. I go, 3 minutes? That's a lot of time. Jeez Louise. At that moment, we get shooed into another part of the room. Mm-hmm. We get kind of moved in. A bunch of Hall of Famers in there. Sweet. We get over to this part. He goes, how about 2 minutes? I go, that's awesome. Okay, let's go. I can do 2 minutes. I go, let's do it. I was excited. At that time, Dad Warren goes, all right, let's get out of here. Grabs him. And I go, oh, man. Never going to get that 2 minutes.
Dang.
And his reaction was, damn! And then he literally walked out. It was like a movie, but everything was like a movie there.
Yeah.
I mean, I look down. He's chit-chatting with Devin Hester and Andre Johnson. I'm literally looking down. I'm like, oh, good to see you guys. How you doing, everybody? Old throwback teammates. And then you Carolina Panthers are celebrating Luke Kuechly right across the parking lot. So you see Greg Olsen, Beano's there celebrating Kuechly. Luke Combs is walking around. All the greats. I mean, it was a cool thing to be there. And the fact that Gervasi Vineyards, by the way, got to give them a shout out. They have a wonderful thing going on over there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great setup. Feels like a good business plan, too. Hey, let's just have the nicest things maybe in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
There's every year these villas. They have these massive villas, the lighting, the situation. It's on a vineyard. You walk in, you drive in. There's a restaurant. There's a plaza. There's a park in there. Mm-hmm. Then there's all these villas. And then it's just all set up, soup to nuts, basically, by everybody. The Irsay family did a phenomenal job.
Oh, yeah.
The Panthers did an incredible job. I've heard the Arizona Cardinals and the Saints obviously went crazy. And then there was a wedding reception happening on property as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they went the longest. Though I'll let you know, I was within earshot of them. They went the absolute longest, but it was fun celebrating the greats. The Toxic Table's here at Boss O'Connor and at Ty Schmidt. One half of the Hammer,
Dahn.
Cowboys AP Tone is here. And anytime, you do have the Hall of Fame game, it is, hey, we're back.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when it's the best Hall of Fame game maybe that's ever happened. Ratings back, 7 million viewers average.
Insane.
That's the whole thing.
7 million.
That's crazy.
So we're going to, in your immediate mind, you think of AFC Championship, NFC Championship, Super Bowl numbers. You go, 7 million, that seems low for the NFL. It's like, I don't know what this is in comparison to all the other Hall of Fame games. Most watched since 2017. I don't know what was happening in 2017 or 2016, but the fact that 7 million average watch people, Carson Beck, love him.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Absolutely love him. Love what Kenny Pickett was able to do, Haynes King was able to do. Mm-hmm. But all these guys, we have no idea.
No clue.
This could have been a UFL game. This could have been a UFL game. You put Carson Beck in there, and they're getting 7 million, and I think that's strictly because not only how much we love ball, not only how much we love the history and the importance of the Hall of Fame and how we honor the greats, but it is because it does feel like football is all the way back. And on that note, the Hall of Fame game provided some electricity. There's highlights coming from every single training camp. We should go camping a little bit, should we?
Yeah, let's go camping.
Okay, let's go camping. Let's go to Cleveland, Ohio. Mm-hmm. There's a quarterback battle brewing over there. Last week there was a stat coming out of at ESPN Cleveland. Deshaun Watson had 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in one practice.
Crazy.
Everybody said, wow, how's that happening? Well, it was red zone. It was red zone. But still, he was assassin with the rock. Well, let's go to him and KC Concepcion out of Texas A&M. Rookie returner. Hey! Great body control and a snag. Hey, give me that in the Guardian cap, as is such, I assume, for everybody. He's electrifying. What he did in college was not only as a wide receiver elusive, fast, you name it. As a returner, he's electrifying. I'm excited to see Todd Monken take advantage. And if Deshaun Watson's getting comfortable with him early, look out, maybe the Cleveland Browns have a young stud for Offensive Rookie of the Year, D-Bud.
He definitely would be a sleeper for that. If he can consistently catch the ball, he has juice. If he can consistently catch the ball for this Cleveland Browns offense, he can definitely be a weapon in year one.
Well, maybe he's not Offensive Rookie because have you seen what's going on down in Nashville? Down in Tennessee? Cornell Tate. Joust. Snag, toe drag. How you doing, Cornell Tate? Welcome to the NFL, even though we're only in practice. And it's not just one catch. It's like every single time we're seeing something come out of the Tennessee Titans social media team with an 8K camera. Ooh. Hey, snagged by Cornell Tate. You see the Buckeyes fans saying, well, everybody's surprised that he's catching everything. This is literally what he did at Ohio State. This Ohio State wide receiver factory they got cooking might have found the next Terry McLaurin here. Not as hyped as everybody else, but still unbelievable. That could be Cornell Tate's trajectory quickly.
Yeah, just like Emeka Egbuka, it feels like because Jeremiah Smith is such a freak at Ohio State that their number 2 receivers kind of get forgotten about, but they are also number 1 receivers all over the place.
Okay, let's talk about another number 1 wide receiver up there in Buffalo. They debuted a new stadium. People were very pumped. The Nickel City uniforms are trash, but we do know Khalil Shakir has been making plays since he got to Buffalo. Obviously, Josh Allen very comfortable with him. I like him.
Whoa.
Slide tackle?
What's going on there?
Oh, I thought he was going to do the golf thing. Okay, so he was the only one that had to wear the jerseys.
The quarterbacks did, yes.
Okay, instead of the red.
Get to.
Yeah, you're right. You get to wear the Nickel City. We'll be talking to Josh Allen at about 1:05 Eastern today about that slide catch stand-up celebration with Shakir there, which we certainly appreciate. Brought to you by Wegmans.
Yeah.
You need anything, you stop by your Wegmans.
It's a good store. It's a good grocery.
Eat some mayonnaise. Go up to
Wegmans got it.
Hey, I want some chicken wingies.
Wegmans got it.
Hey, I need some milk.
Wegmans got it.
Sugar.
Wegmans got it.
Splenda.
Wegmans got it.
A Super Bowl.
I don't know if they have that.
They don't.
They have
Super
and bowls. Yeah.
But they don't have the Super Bowl.
No.
Buffalo needs that. Is this going to get it done? We shall see. Is the new stadium and the new uniforms going to get it done, D-Bud?
We shall see. Beautiful, beautiful new stadium. The jerseys might be growing on me.
No,
I don't know. I'm not sure. They might be
like CFL uniforms.
All right, let's go to the Saints. Let's go to the Saints. We'll talk to Josh Allen about it all. Here's Jordan Tyson. How you doing, pal? How's he? Large. What's he do? Magic. Hey.
Jeez.
Give me that. Now with the toe tappy tap. Tyler Shuck obviously spinning that. And then let's go for another one, shall we? Oh, this is alt angle. Sorry. Let's go ahead and watch him cook.
Yeah,
D-Bo, what are you supposed to do there, pal?
I mean, that's different. This guy, Jordan Tyson, should be the one. If he can stay healthy, I feel like this, we're talking about Offensive Rookie of the Year, this would be the guy at the top of that chart for me. He is unbelievable, the size, the speed, but for him to be able to move like that at that size, like that's rare kind of movement ability, especially at the top of the route. I'm excited to see what him and old Shuck do down there in New Orleans.
Is this DB need to check himself right into I'm Selling Insurance Academy, or is he going to be okay?
No, we'll see. We'll see. That was, good route, tough route, good throw. You want to see a little less cushion between the outbreaker there, but at least get in the frame. God, you're not even in the frame, my boy.
It was a bad day. It was a bad day.
See.
Bad rep. He'll bounce back.
We shall see, yeah.
Let's go up to Detroit. Not a lot of positive coming out of there other than highlight. Good Lord. Guess who's back? Back again. Gibbs is back. Tell a friend. How much you guys pay him?
Highest paid running back in NFL history, Pat.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. I watched this rabbit outrunning 2 cougars or something out on a field on social media.
Yep.
Did we all saw that?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. Just the sense of awareness that rabbit feels like watching Gibbs out here on the thing. He's untouchable, untackleable. Even whenever they're not tackling, it's tough to get him down. 2-hand touch. That guy probably pushes him out of bounds. But he's in the Grinch yellow greens. I appreciate that. It's great to see him back on the field as a Lions fan, I would assume.
Yeah, 100%. I love that they're showing him run the ball and catch the ball because he is such a weapon. He's outstanding. We go as Gibbs goes this year.
Well, we're Jared Goff celebrating in the back. He thinks that's 6. That would be a long way. Obviously, Gibbs could do that. Is MCDC calling the plays up there, man?
No, we got Drew Petzing. He's from the Cardinals from last year.
Yeah.
He's known as a super genius. That's what people are calling him.
Got Jacoby $17 million a year.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I do appreciate that. MCDC, though, has had an efficient offense since he's been there.
Yep.
And he has told many people publicly, Can I give some credit for that, man?
Just a little bit.
I mean, I'm here too, man. And I think they're going to continue to do that. Will the defense be good, D-Bud, up there?
That is the big question, personnel-wise, and we'll see year 2 now with Kelvin Shepard, how he adjusts, how he evolves as a DC. But offensively, I mean, they got all the weapons.
Well, Detroit's going to have to face a team from Green Bay twice. And I'll tell you what, they had their night practice at Lambeau, and it was sold out. And Jordan Love goes deep to Matthew Golden. First-round pick on a wide receiver obviously ignited the entire Green Bay Packer fan base, especially Ty, who was obviously in attendance at the draft in Green Bay. Sold out spring. This is normal, I guess?
Yes, very much so. Yep.
This is unbelievable that they're able to fill it up. Obviously, Packers fans are like a college fan base, which is why the draft's so special, which is why anywhere the Packers go is normally sold out. This is an absurd feel. Made me feel like football was back. I couldn't even imagine what a Packers fan felt like.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, just to top it off, you got the connection that kind of every Packers fan is waiting on. And then if they're going to be good this year, like those guys need to be on the same page. So seeing Jordan Love hit Matthew Golden deep like that, like I'm just hoping that's a small morsel of what's to come. And then, doing it in front of a sold-out crowd at Lambeau under the lights, nothing better.
Yeah, so the entire time just goes over there?
Pretty much. And I think this is also like a lot of people who maybe either, aren't going to be able to go to a regular season game, so they come to something like this. And then obviously it's a bunch of season ticket holders as well.
Watch Jordan Love throw a deep ball to Matthew Golden. Have a good time.
Beautiful.
Maybe go down a slide over there.
Yeah, maybe.
Have a couple cocktails.
Wide. World's kind of your oyster at that point, especially when you're watching, deep ball touchdowns like that.
I'll tell you what, deep ball touchdowns would be cool. Christian Watson, I forgot how big he is.
Yeah.
He comes into the frame to celebrate with him. He's a monster. I'll tell you what, coming off the bus, Jordan Love, gigantic too, right?
Yeah. Tucker Kraft's a big sumbitch as well.
I saw he's almost back. Wow, are the Packers moving?
We'll see. Got to stay healthy. Got to get healthy, and then got to stay healthy.
You know what? I'm looking through the list here. No Vikings highlights. Just a lot of tweets saying nobody knows who's going to be the quarterback over there. We will move to the NFC South. Let's go to the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, turns out the guy that everybody says is going to be good in the NFL, probably going to be good in the NFL, Caleb Dahn, one-on-one, CeeDee Lamb, number 1 wide receiver, big-time money, rookie. Yeah, I mean, just falls even a little bit, gets back on path, hits the body, but doesn't get a penalty. D-But this seems to be clinic, it seems like, out of Caleb Dahn's.
Yeah, we watched him play boots on the ground multiple years, multiple games, and everyone we talked to him, both of those teams that he played for in college said, this is the one. And now seeing this, like this route right here, he's trying to get picked right here by Pickens. He gets over it, stumbles, still gets back to CeeDee Lamb and makes a play on the slot fade, which is one of the toughest routes in the league to guard. And then once again, one-on-one with one of the best wide receivers in the back of the end zone making a play. We saw him with his run fits. We know he can tackle, hits like a ton of bricks. We know he communicates. So, yeah, he's everything you want when you're drafting a safety as high as they drafted him.
Oh, speaking of as high as they drafted him, if you knew a guy was going to be a day one starter, a day one player, which is what everybody was saying, right?
Oh, yeah, gold jacket, day one player.
They said that at Alabama as a freshman. Whenever he got on campus, they said this guy's going to have a gold jacket whenever it's all said and done. And everybody that's ever been around him, including Matt Patricia, said, yep, everything they're saying is true. And he still falls to 11 just because he plays safety. I don't think I fully comprehend everybody's mindset, but if he's going to continue to do this from jump, it's like, yeah, everybody has said that this is what this guy is. It's unbelievable. I'm very thankful we're getting to watch him because they're comparing him obviously to Ed Reed and all these other phenomenal safeties who are able to do it. Troy Polamalu's name's even getting mentioned because of his sense of feel and understanding, and maybe Baby Jesus is talking to him just like Troy Polamalu had and everything. We didn't have that. We don't really have that right now. So if he is that, thank you from the football to the football gods for sending him into the NFL. But also, I don't understand why it's like, well, he plays safety though. It's like, okay. They're saying this guy's a first balloter since he's 17 years old.
Positional value, the chart. It's the chart.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But they're in those rooms. We're not for good reason.
Yeah, exactly. And the Cowboys probably got another great draft pick. But you mentioned it with the Patriots when it comes to A.J. Brown versus Christian Gonzalez, how big that is. Like, how huge is it for him also to go in immediately day one and you have the best wide receiver duo, probably Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, going up against them every day.
On that note, here's CeeDee going deep. Just a nice little reminder of who he is. Yes, Caleb Downs is having a hell of a camp, but CeeDee is still CeeDee. And you can see me in, deep for his CeeDee Lamb. Unbelievable. Him and Dak Prescott obviously going to have another huge year with GP on the franchise tag. How does that end up working out? Okay, let's go to the Arizona Cardinals. A lot of people were dancing in this guy's demise. Turns out it might have been a little bit early. Marvin Harrison. Shaky, bakey. Cookie, catchy, tutty. I love everything that Marvin Harris is doing here because there was a lot of clips coming out of him seemingly not being able to catch a football.
Yeah.
And I was getting a little bit worried, even as a fan of Marvin Harrison Jr., like, you know what? Maybe this guy has forgot how to catch a football. Maybe he is going to have to do something. Maybe he's going to have to go on his own little journey back to football. Instead, he just had a little bit of a hiccup and everybody was spotlighting it. He's all the way back. We need not to worry, right?
Not to worry at all. I think Maserati Marv is back. Now, the thing about him, he doesn't create a ton of separation, but he's always making tough catches. I would like to see him start to create more separation. Some of that comes with the play calling as well, but you got McBride, who's one of the best tight ends in the league, and then was a Michael Wilson last year who had a big-time year. So I think 18 should take a huge leap this year with Jacoby Brissett and that Cardinals offense.
Let's stay in Arizona. Carson Beck. Is this Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers? No, it's Carson Beck.
Wow.
No, it's Carson Beck.
What?
That's Carson Beck.
What?
You're looking right, throwing down the middle. Yeah, right, safety.
Clean.
Comfy.
He was doing that in the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
This guy's been in training camp for 6 days. Hasn't even finished a full Americano with 2 extra espressos. This guy just got to the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played 155 games in college because he was everywhere. That's not on him. That's what the rules were. This guy's experienced. He's been in the biggest stages. As a freshman, he was in a national championship.
Yeah.
Then obviously his entire life has been spotlighted. Yeah. He's comfortable enough in a new offense. Hi. That's Carson Beck football, baby.
That is Carson Beck football. Hey, Jacoby got paid. Love it. Are we sure this guy isn't going to be the starting quarterback of the Arizona Cardinals this year?
I'm mad you guys let Dano come on here after the Hall of Fame game.
You should have seen the defenses he was
Look at that.
He wasn't fooled by any coverage. That was wild, Dan. I almost shot him a text after that. But yes, we love to see.
You don't think they're running exotics in the Hall of Fame game?
Carson.
This guy went to Miami,
I love Carson. I remember being on the Fiesta Bowl in the field, watching this guy do his thing. I love Carson Beck, and I think he just needs to keep doing what he's doing. I think he'll be in a good position going forward. I'm not going to jump the gun, though. We got, let's keep going.
I was like, you didn't watch that clip.
Keep going.
Look
at that.
That was clean.
Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Maybe Arrow trending up after Hall of Fame weekend with Larry
Definitely.
Fitzgerald.
I'll take their over 3.5.
I will too.
Why
That
not?
is so rude.
Well, hey,
Isn't that what it is?
3.5?
That is so rude.
That's what it is.
They're playing 17 games.
We didn't set the line.
Is that the real line?
Who
I
did?
believe it.
I don't know, but if it was me,
Yeah, it's
I would
3.5.
have set it
It's
at 4.
Jeremiah Love? I'm taking that. I'll take
It's
that.
juiced. It's minus 130 to the over, so it's juiced a bit to the over.
Okay, we would like to, if you would like to join us as a team, responsibly and of age, if you'd like to join us on the best sports book on earth, DraftKings, we are all riding.
I'm sorry, I lied. I'm not taking
Yeah, wait. I gotta
Let me look at the schedule first.
You guys aren't
Schedule.
Hold
Time
on.
out.
Want to hit
We just saw the no look.
Time out.
Mark
Time
is
out.
at a catch.
Are we sure that's a no look?
Yeah.
Can we see that from the
Oh,
front?
look, he's looking way
Whoa,
over to the right.
Oh, D and red.
And it-
Oh, threw it to the B. Yeah, right.
full
He's from the
guys.
D to the B, brother. You don't understand.
Yeah,
you
that's
could
funny.
never in a million years.
All I'm saying is they have all the makings of a potential good football team.
Thank you. Just like the Panthers.
Exactly.
Okay, so 3.5. I would
there.
like.
I'm there.
I can see it.
I'm
maybe.
there.
Okay, this is unbelievable.
NFC West.
17 times they're going to line
I mean,
up.
they got the Niners in Week 18. The Niners might not be able to field a team by then, so maybe.
There's one.
But
What's
do
their
they have
record last
3
year?
before that?
They only need 3 more after that.
Exactly.
Okay, this is a highlight thing.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jacksonville Jaguars. We know what they're going to be. Trevor Lawrence, an absolute
Good.
stallion. Liam Cohen. John Gordon leading the way down there. Hey! Parker Washington, catch over the shoulder. Let's do a little dance. Let's spin the very good spin, I would say. There's been some poor spins around camp, and everybody's in training camp mode. Obviously, I think he's down at the 2 there, so it's not a touchdown, definitely a first down. Good spin, though. I do appreciate that out of
Got the
him.
shoelace.
Jacksonville Jaguars vibes through the roof for me,
Yeah.
especially after I heard John Gordon say, me and Liam, we sat down and said, how are we going to make a super positive, super duper place? They did just
They
that.
try to beat Parker Washington every single day. It's kind of been the thing of the camp, and no one has done it yet. He's been the star of the camp. He's kind of been the star since just halfway through last year when they started to get good. They're expecting big things out of him.
I think I heard Liam Cohen say he trusts this guy so much he made him his emergency contact. That's how much he trusts 11. I love him. I remember last year during the season, it was like week 5 or 6, and I don't know what it was, but Parker Washington. And since then, I feel like he's been making plays every week. Travis Hunter, Brian Thomas Jr., obviously Lawrence.
Jacoby.
Did Trevor Lawrence make that jump? We saw him take a huge leap forward last year. We'll see if the Jaguars can continue being on that hot streak.
All right, let's head down to University of Texas here as we wait for Adam Schefter to get all set up as he's heading to a golf event. Cam Coleman, transfer from Auburn, number 2 wide receiver in the country behind Jeremiah Smith. He goes to Auburn. Obviously, nobody gets to see it outside of the Auburn fan base, who is a very large one from my understanding.
That's right.
Cam Coleman heads to Texas, though. He's got Arch Manning through. Full snag. Big grab. Sarkisian's got weapons on top of weapons. Is this the year that Texas runs it? We shall see.
I don't see why not. Are you sure Arch Manning threw that football? Because it looked like Sark might have thrown it.
I think it was tipped, at the line.
Yeah, I would hope so. But him, Wingo is their other star as
Ryan
well,
Wingo,
right?
yeah.
Like, this might be the year, especially because I think the Texas Longhorns, there was a story over the weekend, got a guy back from the NFL. He ended up going. And
They're not the only one. I think there's a couple, but I do think that's the only guy that had tryouts, I think, with teams or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this the whole 5th-year, 6-year eligibility thing with the new rule being changed over and with a judge, which I guess is the new thing in the NCAA that they can't beat, is just some judge saying, nah, you can do whatever you want to do. And they go, see, I can do whatever I want to do. And now they were doing that. And I guess they're allowed to come back, a couple people who did not get signed to teams. I guess if you got signed to a team, you can't do it, I think.
Okay.
But if you went and dabbled, and then I think you're allowed to.
Kind of like the NBA, how the NBA does the thing where you can.
But on that note, is anything real?
Nope, you could just sue and then.
Because we don't have any type of authority for the NCAA, which is what the Protect College Sports Act is, which, by the way, did not get in before the recess.
Come on. Awful news.
That was news that broke this weekend.
Yeah.
As expected, Protect College Sports Act just fails to meet the floor before recess hits. So a long path remains, I'd say, because you get 30 days where these people who are paid to represent our people of our country just take off. Who does that with a full-time job? I don't understand. Teachers, I guess, have that for like summer.
Yeah.
But they're
That's
obviously
for the kids.
Yeah, they obviously do that entire thing. So I don't know how this is a thing. This is me as sports person just learning that this happens. I assume this has been happening since the beginning of time, so that they can just kind of do away with their responsibilities for a while the weather's really nice still.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sounds like it.
Okay, I don't know, though. I mean, that's politics. They do what they got. I'm sure there's really good stuff happening here. Get back, talk to the constituents. Get back in there, shake hands, kind of see.
Refresh.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Down to the pavement, knocking on doors.
You're right, and decide we're going to get things done, when we get back in there. What turns out, though, allegedly what we heard is once they get back after the recess, election season. So, yeah, College Sports Act. I don't think so. But then there was a report, Ted Cruz, who's one of the founders of the bill, alongside Democratic lady from Minnesota.
Eric Schmidt is one of them as well.
That's from Missouri, yes. And anyways, there's a Democratic lady as well. This is a bipartisan bill. Ted Cruz, I believe, came out and said, we got on the docket to be the first thing you voted on in September. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
But if we don't, if nothing...
season.
Not dead yet.
I'll tell you what, Sankey was in, Petiti was in, all the commissioners were in, right?
Yeah.
This is the first time that anything's ever been completely yesed and then by the sports people. And then all of a sudden now, obviously, the politics people say, actually, we don't got time, sorry about it. But politics people are saying it's worth enough that we're going to look at it when we come back. I choose being an optimist to say they'll do that.
Have to.
Maria Cantwell is the other one.
No, there it is. Maria Cantwell, we appreciate that. Yeah, so they're going to get that done. And let's stick with training camp, shall we? Let's go over to St. Vincent. Did you see the hijinks? Aaron Rodgers playing defense.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's got the red cap on, too, so they're looking for him. But anytime a quarterback gets in like this, it's such a good boost to the morale of the team.
Yeah, sure. Especially a 42-year-old, 42, right?
Yeah.
You got a 42-year-old quarter. I mean, just letting them know, hey, my hand's in the pile, too. I'm still all in. I'm doing all the hijinks bullshit. I'm having fun out here. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing about Aaron Rodgers, especially with Rodgers' realm out there. He's trying to impress him and show him like everything that's possible. Mm-hmm. And it does feel like it's first-day mentality. And that's what we love about Aaron Rodgers. He came on our show, let some people hear some stuff.
He did.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Had some things he wanted out there.
Yep.
He's obviously incredibly happy and married.
Yeah.
And he's with the lads out there. It feels like Steelers lads are very around him.
Vibes are high.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of understands, like, hey, this is the last go of this thing. I assume he's enjoying everything a little bit more than maybe he ever has because he's understanding and taking it all in as a chapter of his life. A large portion of his life is potentially coming to an end. And now he's playing a little defense for the boys. Ty, this is what Green Bay maybe misses a little bit without him there. Everybody talks about the no looks and the ability to not turn the ball over and lead a team and all that type of stuff. I think the hijinks that happen in practice may be missing in Green Bay right now.
You know what? I will say I do miss the hijinks a little bit because Jordan Love isn't exactly a hijinks guy. You know, you don't see a whole bunch of, satin gum or any of that kind of stuff. Jordan Love's not really doing that, but it does make you pretty nostalgic. It does, to see Raj out there just having a good time.
They play each other this week?
They do.
Wow, really?
Thursday night in the Berg.
Really?
So maybe that has something to do with it.
Mama.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do they
no.
do preseason, oh mama?
I don't think there's preseason on Mamas.
Good call.
I don't know. It's preseason for the fans too. To be honest, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to a preseason game.
Green Bay, Pittsburgh on NFL Network.
Hell yeah.
Thursday, 7 o'clock. Obviously, preseason week 1 is going to showcase to all of us what our teams look like in their helmets. It's going to showcase to all of us what an opening snap could look like.
Yeah.
And other than that, we cannot be overreacting to this stuff. Joining us now is a man who's senior NFL insider for ESPN, Michigan man, and also, I guess, a golf conversator. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Schefter.
Yeah, Chef D.
Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Okay, so what do you got going on there, man? You're doing the golf?
We're doing a little something with golf today, something with Tommy Fleetwood and Cam Boozer here in Memphis for the day.
Yeah.
So I'm in the chair where Tommy Fleetwood will be joining you here a short time from now, Pat. So I'm keeping the chair warm for him right now.
Well, thank you for doing that. Make sure you ask him the hard questions. You're a journalist. People are going to expect you to ask some follow-ups to all the lads. We'll be talking to Tommy Fleetwood in about an hour. He's obviously the reigning FedEx Cup champion and Tour champion. Yep. He will be defending his crown in the St. Jude Championship at the beginning of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Top 70 players make it there. Then next weekend, the top 50 players make the BMW Championship. And then it all comes down to the top 30 players for the Tour Championship. Wow. In the FedEx Cup. And Adam Schefter is boots on the ground asking him and Cam Boozer questions.
Yeah.
I don't know how that makes any sense, but I appreciate you doing it, and we appreciate you being there. Let's ask a little bit about some NFL stuff, shall we? Carson Beck, what a performance in Arizona. Our first reaction is, wow, this guy's unbelievable. Then we're seeing highlights of him no looking. Marvin Harrison's making catches again. What is the word around Carson Beck's maybe opportunities with Arizona since dominating in the Hall of Fame game? And if you want to be quick on this one, yes or no, whether or not we should be viewing him as a potential starter, you can certainly do that, as there's other more pressing issues around the NFL.
Well, I don't know that he's going to start the season, Pat, but I do think at some point this season, we definitely could get a look at Carson Beck as a starter before next year so the Cardinals could get an idea of what they do or don't have. He looked great in that preseason game. Now, you're just cautioning not to overreact to anything that happens in the preseason. So I don't want to get too worked up about Carson Beck, but I will say this. The quarterback play in that game from Carson Beck and Haynes King, the Panthers quarterback, I think it was the best quarterback play that I've ever seen in the Pro Football Hall of Fame game, which isn't saying much, but those guys went up and down the field. The two guys, it was entertaining, it was compelling, it was really fun to watch. They both showed that there are spots for them in this league. And Carson Beck is going to make the Cardinals. He's going to be a backup at some point. The question is he going to be the 2 or 3 with Jacoby Brissett and Gardner Minshew there? And at some point, they're going to have to get an idea of what he can do. And Haynes King is somebody that I think is going to have a role there in Carolina this season. He's going to make the team. And it wouldn't shock me if they wound up using him like in a Taysom Hill role there in that same division.
Yeah, and it would be awesome to see Haynes King, incredible leader. We got a chance to catch up with him on College Game Day. It was by far our best interview with a player down on the field. And you chit-chat about, Haynes King and Carson Beck having the best display of quarterbacking that we've seen in the Hall of Fame game. They both played a lot of football, too, in college. This NIL stuff, I think, is making some guys stick around. So maybe like the potential mediocre actually get a little bit better or good before their road to great potentially in the NFL. And obviously you always have to land in a good situation. We hope the best for both of them. Let's talk about a situation that's brewing over there in Minnesota. So you have mentioned numerous times, like, hey, this is quarterback competition. Ian Rappaport was over there, just got done talking to all of the parties that are in the conversation, literally just minutes out of a meeting, and he goes, this is a quarterback competition. That's all anybody's saying. Local beat reporters are reporting like, hey, both these guys are having good. Both these guys look like ass sometimes. There's really no seemingly lean one way or the other. Is that how we should be reading this quarterback competition? And how long is this thing going to go? Is this going to go into the season potentially until they figure out who really wants the job or who earns the actual job?
Look, they have been determined to have this play out in the preseason. And they had a night practice last night where both quarterbacks were a little bit uneven, and both quarterbacks had their moments as well. J.J. McCarthy made a couple of great throws. Kyler Murray at one point threw a nice touchdown pass to Jordan Addison. This was at the night scrimmage last night, and I don't know that they're prepared right now to say that one quarterback has distinguished himself to win that job. They have 3 preseason games. I think in a perfect world, what you'd like to do, maybe, is give each guy one start with the starting offense and the starting offensive line, and then make that decision by the 3rd game and have that guy run the offense as almost like a dress rehearsal for your regular season opener. But it doesn't sound like they're ready to declare a winner right now. I do think it's going to play out here into training camp, into the latter part of this month, and we'll see what Kevin O'Connell decides. And I think the big question really also isn't who's going to win the starting job. Is that guy going to be the starter for most of the season? If Kyler Murray wins it and he doesn't play great out of the gate, would they then go on to J.J. McCarthy? And vice versa. If J.J. McCarthy wins it, would they then have a short leash and go to Kyler Murray at some point in time? So I think we'll get an answer for the short term here, but there are some long-term questions and ramifications that I think we should have on our radar as well.
Yeah, always thinking long-term ramifications.
Yeah, have to.
Always, especially whenever you draft a quarterback that high out of Michigan, and then you move on from a quarterback that could potentially have won the NFL MVP that year, and then he would go on to win a Super Bowl. You know, there's ramifications for a lot of things that you do that lead to situations that you are currently in. And on that note, if either of these guys kind of hit it and play great football, that offense could be outrageous.
Filthy.
I mean, it is such a good seat for that quarterback to be in.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
other stories obviously brewing around camp. Justin Jefferson just as your wide receiver, and then just the thought of Kevin O'Connell designing an offense for you to be successful is something that I think a lot of quarterbacks would dream of. Good luck to both those guys. We just assumed it'd be Kyler Murray's job, and then all these reporters are like, we assume the same. This is not going how we thought it was. Good luck to both of them as they earn a job. Another huge story coming out of training camp this weekend is is that boy Kirk Cochains back out there? Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, Shefty, what's going on with the Raiders? Does Max Crosby know that you're not supposed to hit the starting quarterback? Okay, apparently he hit Kirk Cousins at least twice in a practice, and Kirk had enough of his bullshit, so they got in a fight. They got thrown out of practice. What's going on with the Raiders? Is Max trying to get off of this team? What's going on over here?
There's a lot of conspiracies right now.
Well, let me say this. For Kirk Cousins to get worked up enough to go at somebody as strong as Max Crosby tells you that he had to be pretty pissed off about the whole situation. And I know a lot of people are thinking that Max Crosby wants to be traded. He wants to be there right now, and I think he's going to be there. I think the real question with Max Crosby and his future in Vegas comes down to what happens if this team doesn't perform well. What if there's a contender out there before the trade deadline that wants to beef up its pass rush? Could we see a team later this season, if the Raiders season is slipping away, make a run at Max Crosby? And I could see that being a possibility in October. That I see. But right now, no, Max wants to be there, and I just think he's worked up. He's intense. He wound up hitting Kirk. I didn't see the 2 plays. Kirk took offense to it, and here we go. They're both suspended for Saturday. Like, has Kirk Cousins ever been suspended in his life for a practice? I would venture to say no. I'll bet that's never happened before. It was a first, and it looked like he went to the Backstreet Boys concert that night with his wife, so he got a real nice day out of it. He got to skip practice and then go to a concert that night. Good for him.
I don't know if I love all of that, but Kirk gets fired up, though. You know, you like that, remember?
Yeah.
I mean, he does get a little fiery, and we know Max Crosby, he's a menace, always going to be a menace, always going to be going 100 miles an hour. Heard Fernando say, guys, come on. Right? Isn't that what they said?
Yes, that is correct.
But I think Kirk potentially showing Fernando, like, hey, yeah, right. We can't just sit here and take this, even though we would get our asses beat in an actual fight here. Can't just let this. But how the rest of the team let him run into a quarterback? I guess Max is allowed to do whatever Max wants to do.
Yeah.
We have some good news coming out of Vegas Sports today at Vegas Sports TD. This is today as Kirk ran onto the field. Max Crosby gives him a high five and a shot to the head.
Boom.
The boys have moved on.
Okay.
There we go.
The boys have moved on. That's good. Hey, that's like old school.
Yeah.
Let's have a fight. And then after,
Shake hands.
we shall move on.
Shake their hands.
And Kirk says, you freaking better.
It might have been work just to go to the Backstreet Boys concert for both of them.
I heard their Sphere show is
All
awesome. Is what I
right.
heard.
Yeah, dude.
good kid.
Wow.
Yeah, Backstreet's back. All right. They're doing a sphere?
Yeah, they're doing the sphere.
I hope so.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Holy shit.
That had to be at T-Mobile. Hold on.
That's unbelievable.
Hold on.
My mind immediately dropped some NSYNC songs there, like bye, bye, bye.
Yeah,
bye,
that's NSYNC.
bye. That's
Yeah, it's
Justin.
Yep.
That's not Carter.
Yeah, Nick Carter. Yep.
Those two are the leads, right?
Yeah.
And then the boys.
The rest of them.
Brian. I think he was the
I
number
think
two.
if I know anything about Kirk loves the Backstreet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard not to.
Yes.
Yeah, especially with they're probably hitting all this shit.
We don't think Max was there either? You guys just keep saying Kirk.
Black Boy?
He probably went right to the studio if I had to guess.
I don't think he's a Backstreet Boys guy.
All right, let's do more football, shall we? Speaking of football, is football going to be played up in Foxborough? Go ahead, Con, man.
Yeah, Chef, you kind of a weird story about the Patriots and New England's turf that they installed after the World Cup, and then the NFL deemed it not worthy of an NFL football game, so they had to rip that up and put new turf down. What is this situation? Is this a bigger deal than it's kind of being talked about? And will there actually be a game on Thursday because they are hosting the Colts?
I'm sure they'll get it worked out by Thursday. Don't think it'll be an issue. They'll figure it out. The Crafts will do what they have to do to get turf installed in the field. And I just think it accentuates the fact that every player would like to have the turf that the soccer players played on during the World Cup. Like, I don't know why they can't do that, but maybe the NFLPA will have something to say about that in the upcoming collective bargaining talks whenever those get started. There are agendas for each side, and hopefully it can result in some new compliant grass for the NFL players across the league.
Did I just hear you say use the World Cup grass? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Schefter, listen, you got to learn more about your grass, okay? Now, we only know this because we've been pressing NFL for grass in stadiums. And we talked to Dr. Stills, who's the NFL doctor.
Yeah.
CMO.
Grass expert
Stills,
as well.
not Stills. Now, I would like to say it's like a still image in time whenever he gave me an answer that blew my mind, which was they're running robots on all these turfs and grasses at different times of the year. And it turns out certain grasses are good maybe in September, but not in December. Actually, there's some turfs that are better than some grasses, allegedly. Now, this is NFL-run robots telling us about NFL. What we do know, though, it's all been kind of understood, soccer grass ain't good for football grass.
No.
It ain't good for the big boys.
Too much beef.
That grass ain't built for that. The grass is built for the beautiful game. The grass is built.
You really are a grass insider. You're an insider on grass, aren't you?
That's right. Well, I will smoke. I will smoke some grass for sure. People know that. But I will also get interested in it if every player seemingly wants the same thing. It's like if every player wants the same thing, I feel like us as former players who have a platform should at least say like, hey, why aren't we doing this whenever we get a chance to talk to the people that are inevitably making the decisions? But boy, the NFL and the owners have a lot of excuses.
Yeah.
They got a lot of they got a lot of shit that they say like, oh, is that the grass you want? Oh, do you remember that grass that actually caused the boo-boo-boo? And then they so we would like the perfect grass to be out there as well. But from our understanding grass, the soccer grass, ass.
Yeah.
It is not good for football. Yeah, it's not good. Like J.J. Watt, I think, went out there and tried it one time, and his big ass, both feet went.
It's like the Super Bowl, the Eagles-Chiefs. It was just slipping and sliding.
Yeah, slip and slide, exactly. You want that? They took the sod father out of the picture there.
True.
They had sod Prince.
Big mistake.
Then what happened?
That was a mistake.
They cooked that thing.
Uh-huh.
And then they tried to rinse that thing.
And then they tried to bury the sod father.
Slop.
Let's move along. Anyways, we know the grass, Shefty, is what we're saying. You need to learn it too if you're going to be talking about grass over there with the golf.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's talk about some huge names now going down. And I'm talking huge bodies as well. Go ahead, D-Bud.
Yeah, worst part of the game, injuries coming out of training camp. Laramie Tunsil, left tackle for the Commanders. Luther Burden, he went down for the Chicago Bears. And K. Mays, the starting center for the Detroit Lions. Any updates with those guys? And will these injuries impact the start to their regular season?
Oh, yeah. Well, Larry Tunsil, for starters, I'll be surprised if he plays again this year. It's a serious injury, and it's going to take a long period of time for him to come back for that. They would have to be in position to make it such that he could come back, and that's even if he could do that with the torn tricep. It's hard. I mean, they certainly can't count on him for the remainder of the season. That's a big blow. They made him the highest paid offensive tackle in the offseason. They just paid him. You're counting on that guy protecting Jane Daniels' blindside, and he goes out in a one-on-one drill and tears his tricep. Luther Burden, the wide receiver from the Bears, has got a groin issue. It's going to be the rest of the preseason. The Bears aren't going to rush him back. There's no reason to do that. They think he'll be ready for the regular season opener against the Carolina Panthers. So that's the good news. But you're not going to see him the rest of the summer, I don't believe, which is a blow. And he's looked great during camp. There's another injury right there. You mentioned Cade Mays. Boy, the Lions, right? Like that center position. Frank Ragnow retires. He comes back. Then he's not going to play. Then they get Cade Mays, and they sign him to replace Frank Ragnow. Now he's out till the middle of the year with a bone break in his wrist.
Come on.
And now they've got a bunch of guys there. It's like the Commanders now are going to take a guard and move him back to tackle to play left tackle, Bruce Campbell, and the Lions are going to take somebody that they weren't counting on being their starting center, and they got to make him their center right now. Juice Scruggs would be one of the options that they're going to put out there. It's again, we're a couple of weeks to training camp.
Yeah, it's not fun,
and there are key players going down for indefinite periods of time. That is the worst part of the summer, and it's not close. And the NFC South itself has lost a bunch of players. And by the way, if those are the only injuries of the summer, the preseason, that would be enough as it is. But we know that's not going to be the case. There are going to be more guys that are lost as well.
How about we decide no more injuries right now?
Please.
That'd be great. I'm sign me up.
Okay, so you're in?
Okay.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay. So that's how we'll do it from here on. I didn't hear him say.
No, he didn't.
He's like, well, actually, I need some tweets.
So
Or maybe he's a butterfly effect guy. He doesn't know how that's going to.
Oh, he doesn't want to vote against the universe. Yeah, just kind of let it happen how it's supposed to
World
happen.
man.
Because these injuries, are they inevitable? Would they have happened inevitably anyways if this was not just training camp but the regular season? Like,
if you're playing
there's
San
so many of
Fran.
those. How much misfortune comes into some of these injuries? I mean, I've seen some guys get injured on back-to-back years. It's like the most unlucky thing of all time. It's the worst part of the game is injuries. And now, last question for me.
But before the last question, we brought up the injuries. I didn't even mention the 49ers. And we know what's going on there. What's your last question, Pat?
Well, what's going on there?
What is going on there? Just everybody. They had 20 guys not practicing one day last. 20 guys.
But
we're
why?
to camp.
Yeah, but why?
It's crazy.
What's going on over there? What's going on at camp over there?
Well,
yep.
I don't think it's the electrical substation like everybody else.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
Are you a scientist?
No, he just went on to
Wake up.
At least he addressed it. I appreciate you at least addressing it because it does feel like a lot of big-brained people are scared to admit it, potentially because this started on this is internet fodder. But then when John Lynch comes out, the general manager goes, "We're definitely going to look into it." Yeah, we're definitely going to
look into it.
Yeah, they've looked into it. And then now, we're all kind of watching what goes on. It's just maybe they just have the worst luck in history, or maybe the thing that we all see the entire time, is potential. I don't know. Hey, the substation's got its own thoughts and its own Twitter account.
Yeah,
Now,
look out.
you didn't even mention in my world Alec Pierce. Okay, is he going to play? What?
Yeah.
What's going on? Because every day it seems like I'm getting a different report, and it sounds like he's not playing week one. When I thought he was playing week one.
They continue to say that they believe he'll be back by the start of the season, but he still hasn't practiced yet. Apparently, he got another shot in that knee to help it along.
Oh, boy.
And again, he's not out there. But it's hard for me to imagine that they're going to invest over $100 million, give him the huge money that they did, have him lead off your free agent show where you break the news of Alec Pierce re-signing with the Colts on a 4-year, $114 million deal. And then all of a sudden, he's not going to be ready for the start. I think he will be.
Okay.
And they're being smart and cautious. They're taking their time with him. He's just not there yet right now. And Josh Downs hurt his groin, but that doesn't appear to be serious. He should be back in practice this week as well.
Okay, off-season ankle surgery for Alec Pierce. You said shot in knee. You meant shot in ankle?
Shot in ankle, yeah. It's an ankle, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because we shit our pants there whenever we heard knee. It was like, okay, yeah, just want to make sure that's accurate. Okay, we appreciate that positive update, and good luck doing your golf talk over there, brother.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Great to be with you from Memphis, Tennessee.
Hell yeah. You should go do some walking in Memphis.
Walking in Memphis.
Walking in Memphis. You should do some research on Elvis, too. What he did to President Nixon, I do believe.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good story. He wanted to be a federal agent bad. He did not care. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Adam Schefter. Hey, when you walk in there, the president has peanut M&Ms there on the table. You will sit in the couch closest to us. Do not touch peanut M&Ms. Those are for the president. Thank you very much.
Give me that.
He's a hound dog. You don't give a shit.
Ain't no, what a dog, dude.
Yeah.
The more I've learned about him, the more I'm like, that guy was a absolute beast. He was never going to find happiness. I mean,
No.
Probably not.
he was just going to always go.
He's on top of the world.
On top of the world. Let's talk about being on top of the world. This past weekend, there were 5 men that were able to celebrate the hell out of going into the Hall of Fame, being immortalized forever. One of them just so happens to be a very close friend of the program, a man who I held footballs for. The all-time leading scorer for the NFL, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Vinatieri.
Thanks for having me on, fellas.
Well, there's the comedian. Look who it is, Adam Vinatieri. Hey, how you feeling, brother? Congratulations. I hope you got a chance to take in the flowers this weekend as the world and the football world said you're one of the greatest of all time and will be remembered forever. It was a cool weekend for you. I hope you got a chance to take that in.
It was incredible. Yeah, every day just got more exciting and more memorable. And as you can see right there, standing on stage, getting to see the bust for the first time and delivering a speech. Hopefully everybody was entertained fairly well. And yeah, incredible. A really incredible week.
Everybody was having a good time with your speech, okay? Everybody had an absolute blast. There's fresh off a teleprompter is your forehead joke right off a page and right to the, hey, guy who held my balls, like doing it more than my wife. You even got Allie involved, which I really respect. Val involved, which I respect and appreciate so much. It was a blast, Vinny. When did you decide what you were going to do with your Hall of Fame speech?
Well, I wanted to make it heartfelt, obviously. I wanted to thank the people that I needed to thank along the way, but I also wanted to make it memorable, right? You know, I wanted to have a speech that people weren't falling asleep in. And all the Hall of Famers, the old guys on the right and left of me, they all said, make it short and sweet. I don't want to fall asleep. So I figured if I was going to add a couple extra minutes, I'd better make a couple of jokes, have them on the edge of their chairs, and have a great time with it. And then I thought I brought it back at the end and let football know how much and what it's done for my life. And that was the part that was sentimental to me. You know, I had a tough time getting through that all week long without, you know, really getting emotional. And when the crowd started laughing a little bit, I thought, okay, this is going to be all right.
Dear football was a sweet way to end it. I didn't know how deep you were going to go as you were talking. I'm like, hell yeah. As I committed more to you, you committed more to me. It was a beautiful thing. You talking about the sport that we all love, that we all have benefited from. We still benefiting from it today. And then also massive benefit is Hall of Fame is treated like a reunion, you know, and if you're not on a championship team, that team very rarely is going to have a scheduled kind of meetup. Usually it's just like funerals when everybody kind of gets back together. So getting a chance to celebrate so many different eras of the Colts and then obviously the NFL as a whole and then some Patriots players that stopped by as well was a blast. I want you to know that it was a great party, brother. You put together a great group of people, and there was a lot of people flocking there. I know you were taking pictures like the bride and groom the whole time, but no, you had a great party, bro. You had a great party out there.
Well, I didn't get to sit back in the cigar room with you guys and BS about the good old days too much. You try to spend a little time with everybody, and then the next thing you know, your party's almost over. But the Irsay family, they put on a heck of a party, an incredible party. It was fun to see everybody, the people. Like I addressed everybody during the thing, and I said, if you're in this party, if you're in this room, you had a huge impact on my life, and I want to just tell you all, thank you so much for being there. Having all you guys there was incredible. All my teammates standing there in that picture right there, just and there's so many more. There's a lot of people that obviously couldn't make it. But it was a heck of a great time. It's funny, I see those pictures and I had a black shirt on, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, my kids gave me this unbelievable present that I just didn't have the balls to wear. Okay. But I want to put it on for you just right now, just to let you know.
You're so Italian. Your kids are so Italian. I love that he's got you iced out. I love seeing AJ and Gabe and Allie all get spotlighted. And Val, the way you talked about your family was sick. I wish you would have wore that.
Yeah.
I wish you would have wore that. Could you imagine the reaction of every human that walked into your party and saw you iced out of your mind? I love it.
I have a tough time even wearing it right now, so I'm going to take it back off because I feel a bit uncomfortable. But you know what? I guess you got to rock it and be proud of it. You know, it's I always thought I loved number 4 the best, but 387 is a pretty awesome number.
Yeah, I think so. I'll tell you, I think you should never take that off. Mm-hmm. Hey, if you take that off, You hate your kids.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah,
you said
now they're going to see that, and now I'm going to wear it for the rest of my life, I guess.
Hey, yeah, Gabe, AJ, Allie. Hey, if he takes that off, he hates you guys. You need to know that. All he said during that speech was how much he loved you, and all that. Let's see him prove it.
I deserve that. No, I deserve that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think there's a coach that might be getting into the Hall of Fame next year. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
He might have a microphone next year, too. Yeah, oh, yeah.
It was fun to throw a little trash out there to the fellas. Obviously, if you got mentioned, you're dear to me. I think there's probably people like I didn't get to mention Coach Dungy, Bill Polian, a lot of people that were instrumental in my career as well, and they probably sat back and said, "Man, with this is going on, I don't want to be mentioned." They're like, "Please don't mention my name."
No, all of us that you mentioned, I think very much understood your Adam Vinatieri. That was definitely going to happen, and also we all appreciate the hell out of the fact that we were teammates with the GOAT, and it was it was cool to hear everybody talk about that. Go ahead, D-Bud.
Absolutely. Congrats again, Vinny. I need to know your thoughts. What's your thoughts on your bust? Your initial thoughts when you saw it come out? Obviously, it's a long process, and there's always talk or fodder about either busts or statues when people were built, when they were built for people. What was your thoughts on it? And then what was the feeling like when you actually placed it into the Hall of Fame? We all remember the John Madden speech. When you talk about the bust, when you leave, they'll be in there talking to each other. So what was that moment like, and what was your initial thoughts on your bust?
Yeah, that was really cool. Getting the opportunity. Scott Myers is the gentleman that did my bust. He's a guy from Texas. I flew down there, spent a couple of days with him. Had it about 85% done when I got there. Then he just put a bunch of the finishing touches on while I was sitting there with him. Yeah, I was excited for the anticipation of pulling that over and seeing it. People were like, "Man, that's a young Vinny." And I said, we kind of tried to figure out an era where it wasn't the beginning of my career, wasn't the end. So clearly I have more hair and a lot less gray hair there for sure. But I just wanted to, when you see that and then actually getting to take it and putting it into into the Hall of Fame in the bus room and seeing all of the other ones around you, you just feel like, man, I'm surrounded by greatness right now. And I hope they do. I hope they actually do talk to each other. And I hope that speech made them laugh. So maybe they don't pick on me like they pick on every other kicker in the world.
Good idea coming in there, setting the tone.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're fighting back if we have to. Carly, Ursay, Gordon, Casey, Kalen, Pete, obviously the whole family, Tracy, Conti, even a part of it. I think they did a phenomenal job, honestly, with the entire setup. And I would like to let everybody know, Carly brought it. Mm-hmm. Listen.
She absolutely did.
Carly.
No, she was incredible all week long.
Did you see the gold Gucci Adidas boots? I mean.
Love them.
Clean.
Yeah.
Clean. Super clean.
Yes, absolutely. And also so confident and comfortable in who the hell she is. Not an easy position at all. Not an easy position at all.
You're walking into an all-boys club, right? You think of the NFL owners and I'm just so proud of her. She has her own swag. She has her own style. And the way she, after we lost Jim a year ago, the way she stepped in, she goes, you know what, I'm going to go into the meetings. I'm going to learn football at the grassroots. And I respect the heck out of that because I don't know of another single owner out there that goes into meetings, puts headphones on, listens, and puts their input in. So not only is she taking her father's role, but she's owning it herself. And I couldn't be more proud of her and her other two sisters that have been such a huge impact on the team now moving forward. Like I said in my speech, I'm really looking forward to see how the team takes off and responds with their leadership. It's really awesome.
Kalen, Casey, and Carly, a phenomenal football story that is literally being written as we speak. They nailed the Hall of Fame party.
Yes, they did.
They absolutely did.
They nailed the Hall of Fame party, which I respect and appreciate. There was Jack there. There was a lot of different options, which I appreciate. Sometimes those events don't have Jack because they got other bourbon that's much better.
Sure.
Well,
So they say.
Okay, this shit's worth $8 billion. Okay, I get it. Your stuff's better. I appreciate that. Instead, it was a perfect party, perfect time. Your South Dakota people were legendary. Obviously, watching your dad become a puddle was sweet. I mean, it was just, it was a special weekend, and we appreciate the hell out of you, brother. Keep celebrating.
Appreciate you. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, my dad, I think, is every meme now out there, but from the heart, man.
Yeah, me too, man. A lot of balls jokes. He's talking footballs. He's talking footballs, ladies and gentlemen. That's number 387 of the Professional Hall of Fame. Number 4, Adam Vinatieri.
Vinny.
Love Jim being in that picture too.
Yeah. It was a good setup.
Perfect.
You see Clayton and Matthias up on there?
Yep.
Great spot.
Oh, yeah.
Great spot by them. It was cool to see everybody. I don't know how many special teamers get in. So like special teamers, obviously not like the top half of roster, you know?
Yeah.
So like that was filled with guys who I think were very pumped to be there, and we all had a great time.
Yep.
Good on the Irsay family too, because that is one thing where you really could cheap that out if you wanted to, and for them to do that, like that's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Shout out to the Hall of Fame. What a weekend. Hour 2 on the other side. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice.
Belle Sessions, who got here at 3 a.m. this morning, was the winner. Her ticket was pulled, and you thought to yourself immediately, what, Belle?
I knew I couldn't do it, and he was next to me, and he said that he could, so we're splitting it.
Okay, so Belle Sessions made the decision to talk to my man, Henry Silver, who Henry got here yesterday at 6 p.m. He's been waiting for this moment. Now, Henry, you told her that you could make it. Why do you think that's the case? Have you ever kicked a ball before?
I've kicked a ball before. I've played soccer my whole life. I think I can do it.
This kick is for $150,000. You said you would split it in half, right? Okay, so let's make it $200,000. If you make it, you will both get $100,000. Where are you from, Henry?
I'm from Fishers, Indiana.
Who's your favorite NFL team?
The Colts?
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Come on, bro. Hell yeah. To hell with the Falcons. That was rude. They didn't deserve that. I like that. Henry, 33 yards, $100,000 for you, $100,000 for her, $200,000 to hurricane relief, $400,000 on the line. Henry, are you ready?
Of course.
Have you ever said anything bad about kickers?
Of course.
Shut up. Let's go. Now, here in Athens, Georgia, it would be beautiful if $400,000 would be up for grabs. Why don't we double it because the Georgia Bulldogs. So, $800,000 kick right here, Henry. But what I want to let you know is you're not getting a second opportunity. I don't care if this entire place starts chanting for a second kick. One kick, 800,000 racks, 400,000 to hurricane relief, 400,000 to you two split, 200 grand each. Henry Silver from Indiana for Belle Sessions. Let's go, Henry! Oh, my... Henry! Henry! Come in, buddy! Come in! Let's see this. Let me see this, Henry. That was amazing. I mean, he walked in like, Henry! Congratulations, Henry! Congratulations, Belle! Dude! Congratulations, Georgia! What a morning! College game day's the greatest. College football's amazing. Belle, you just won $200,000.
The following program is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further.
Hey,
What?
let's go.
This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for.
McAfee on the line with a gorgeous assist.
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers.
You pink.
Damn it! Be a friend, tell a friend something nice could change their life. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to our humble abode, the DraftKings Thunderdome. On this Overreaction Monday, August 10, 2026, hour 2 of the program begins now. Football! It is the greatest. We're so incredibly lucky that we get a chance to chat about it every single day. We get a chance to celebrate the world's greatest football players this past weekend in Canton, Ohio, as a new Hall of Fame class was enshrined and celebrated in a huge way as football is officially back. Adam Vinatieri, Drew Brees, Luke Kuechly, Larry Fitzgerald, Roger Craig all go into the Hall of Fame, immortalized forever. Who will go in next year? Well, first balloters have been announced and understood. Could be any one of these fine gentlemen going in as first ballot. Rob Gronkowski, the youngest of the top 100 players of the top 100 years of the NFL. I do believe he was wearing a red jacket alongside some 80-year-olds in the NFL. Gronk is a first ballot through and through, which is why Gronk will always have the respect of everybody from football. He graduated Woody High, Western Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic League, Western Pennsylvania, obviously East Hills of Pittsburgh. People forget Rob Gronkowski. I'm sure Buffalo and Western New York don't necessarily love that, but that's just reality. And you look at the rest of that group, a couple Steelers on that conversation. Ben Roethlisberger, is he going into the Hall of Fame as a first ballot? Let's go to one half of the hammer.
Dahn.
Cowboys AP Tone, diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I know you're about to throw up some sign language, I would assume. Ben Roethlisberger going to be a first balloter?
He should be. Now, after the whole Bill Belichick thing, you never know who's going to be first ballot and what these people's motives are voting on the Hall of Fame, but I believe Ben should be. AB, talent-wise, should be, but I would be very surprised if AB got in on the first ballot. But no, I do think Ben should be. I mean, he's 18 years of just excellence on the football field, 2 Super Bowls, led the team. I mean, I think 7 should be, but we'll see.
Okay, will Ben Roethlisberger get voted in as a first ballot? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he should, but he won't.
Yes.
And I'm excited for him to just be pissed about it. I mean, I'm excited for him to shit talk it somehow because this is kind of the Ben Roethlisberger way. I do believe. Very rarely gets the credit on the field for everything that he was, everything that he is, the amount of success that he's had. And that keeps him just the most relatable. I think he is maybe the most relatable first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback that there's ever been, potentially. You listen to football, and he's literally talking as if he's one of us. And he was like that when he was playing, and then he'd get on the field as this monster, incredibly athletic, wildly competitive, could do whatever, could take a hit, could extend a play, and just get the job done. Ben Roethlisberger is a hilarious individual to me because I grew up in Pittsburgh, and obviously I've celebrated a lot of the wins that he has had alongside a lot of friends, but also just like the way he very rarely gets talked about ever whenever it comes to like great football players just plays into who Roethlisberger kind of is almost. Still lives in Pittsburgh. Like we'll never, it's just, he's just classic dude who happens to be a phenomenal football player.
Yeah, and also 5th in career passing yards, 5th in regular season wins, 4th in fourth quarter comebacks, tied for the most 500-yard passing games of all time. You guys saw a couple of those. 2 times.
Shut up.
I mean, he's top 10 in basically every stat ever. So
but never gets talked about.
No.
Never, which means he will not get first ballot. And I'm not saying that's the right thing. I mean, I'm just telling you this seems like this is the reality. And after Bill Belichick doesn't get voted in first ballot, it's like we really have to question who will get in. Yep. Antonio Brown. Let's go to 9-year NFL vet, Darius J. Butler. If we're talking strictly football on the football field, Antonio Brown, first ballot Hall of Famer?
No doubt.
No question.
Without a doubt, easily in the Hall of Fame.
But what does the Hall of Fame represent to the voters?
Bingo.
You know, that's what the voters always say. So then you start going through the list, and it's like, how many first ballot next year are there going to be? Actually, like I do wonder how many they end up having. Go ahead.
2.
Only 2?
I think 2.
Gronk and who else?
Gronk and AP.
In AP, yeah.
Adrian Peterson for sure. But maybe not though.
It'd be tough. Imagine him not going in, but I also feel like
how could Adrian Peterson? He won the MVP as a running back.
He did.
I think you win the MVP as a running back. I think you probably get in his first ballot, but there's a chance.
Well, and I feel like
has he been a perfect human?
Yeah,
is this Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah,
there is a little bit of a.
How long are they going to make Eli wait? That's my other thing. Like one of these guys who maybe should go in next year potentially doesn't go in because I don't know if they want to just make Eli wait and wait and wait and wait.
Right over your shoulder, there's a man.
Bullshit, man.
Just grabbed a microphone. I don't know if you could feel it behind you. As soon as you said, how long are they going to make Eli wait? This guy, let me grab this microphone, swings it over here. I'm done with it. Eli Manning was the leader of the New York Football Giants, won multiple Super Bowls, beat the Patriots, beat Tom Brady. This is your greatest of all time on the biggest stage. Who? Me, multiple times. What are we even talking about here? Also, ambassador of the game his entire life and now. I can hear why the New York Giants fans think, why is this guy in? And then all of a sudden somebody goes, what's his record?
Yeah, how about that?
And then all of a sudden everybody goes, well, wait a minute, they had that one coach.
Can't put him
Pat
in.
Shermer.
You can't put him
Ben
in over
McAfee,
7.
both of them. Yeah.
Exactly. There's an era you just putting that
Can't
on
do it.
Eli.
He's
Can't
a good
put him
guy.
in over 7.
He's a good guy. Great family name.
They can and they will. Tony.
Walter Payton, man of the year.
Aren't we trying to win football games, though?
Well, did he? He did. He won a lot of football games.
He lost just as many as he won, though.
That's what everybody says. There's so many things that you could just bring up at any time.
Well, and Bill's going in next year, too. So you
Whoa.
can add him.
Maybe.
I don't know.
He's going in.
We'll see.
Gronk's
Can you
going
pop the
in.
faces up real quick? I'm gonna pick the first ballot right now.
Gronk, yes.
Gronk, easy. AP.
Sherm, is Sherm going to be a
Sherm
first
should
ballot?
have a long conversation. He had a long stretch where he was one of the most dominant corners in the league, for one of the most dominant defenses, and he won a Super Bowl. People will argue led by that defense. I also think Whitworth, Big Whit, that's a conversation as well. He played for 17 years, Super Bowl champ. Maybe not the accolades that you would want because I think, he was in Cincy, but I think those are conversations. But for sure, Adrian Peterson, Gronk, and who's the third one?
Wait.
No. I'm saying
Just those two for sure.
Guaranteed
Just those
first
two.
ballot. Just those two?
You said AB if we're just voting not.
Well,
Yeah,
Cam,
we'll
so,
stick those.
so and I'll
Just
say
those
this.
two.
I think Cam Newton will be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I think Cam Newton will be a Hall of Famer at some point. There will be like a celebration of who he is, what he was, how close, everything that he did. But I don't think first ballot, just with what first ballot is, that isn't a conversation. I don't think with him, especially they're just going to throw a Super Bowl at him. Alex Mack, same thing, like McCoy, Grape, all these guys are incredible players.
Yeah.
Let's not get this twisted, which is why I almost hate the people that are on the Hall of Fame bubble, because you immediately got to bring up all the negative as soon as you bring up the positive, and these guys are considered to be in the Hall of Fame. So it's
And all the guys that's been waiting. Torrey Holt, Reggie Wayne, Robert Mathis, obviously mentioning teammates, but, so many names that have been waiting that have to go in at some point.
Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is a man who's a nominee for the College Football Hall of Fame currently. We'd like to see his ass go in. He's a college football national champion, Super Bowl champion, the all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers. Ladies and gentlemen, A.J. Hawker.
Yeah.
Way to go, Hawker.
I think Ben deserves to be in. I think he will go in first ballot.
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
I do.
That's Ohio guy talking for another Ohio guy in that entire. Ben Roethlisberger didn't import a commie queen bee for his feral beehive.
Well said.
How's that going, AJ Hawk over in Ohio?
Oh, it's going well. They are taking to her well. So yeah, hopefully she starts laying eggs very soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to focus too much on his commie queen bee
Sure.
that he brought into Columbus, Ohio, which they call the heart, right, of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought a commie queen bee into the heartland of America.
Now we checked her out. She's not a commie. She's
Red
good.
Dawn all over again.
This is what he did for his
She's
beehive.
born in America. Born in America. Roots from Russia.
KGB.
He waterboarded her before he put her in the.
Oh, this is good. We should not dabble too much further into this, but I don't love what you did there. Should have been an American queen. And you know who I know would have done that? Man who's like a farmer. Okay.
Yep.
This man's got 40,000 acres or something like that. And he's out there wrestling the steer. He's out there planting the seeds. He's out there doing it all for his family and his country and for Buffalo Bills Mafia, as he was the first one to wear those incredibly cool Nickel City uniforms into the brand new stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, NFL MVP, quarterback for the Bills, Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh.
I got one word. America.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
You heard about his commie queen bee he brought in? That's a real thing, Josh.
I was listening. I'm not mad. Disappointed.
Yeah. Disgusted, too, you could be. Because, he had this feral swarm that he recruited to his hive. I don't know how much you know about the bees. He recruited them in there, and then he dropped a queen in there, and he was trying to get a Sharpie on the queen bee. Turns out his swarm killed the queen.
You into beekeeping?
I have been over the last 6 months or so, Josh. Also, I believe your great grandfather immigrated from Sweden to start the farm, the ranch that you grew up on. So, I mean, let's not act like any of us are, originated right here. Let's be real.
That's fair.
You beekeeping these?
I knew it.
Yes. Have you seen Odyssey? Okay, all right. Let's move. Let's talk football. You're in the brand new stadium. Okay, obviously the Bison are gigantic. The new stadium was debuted. You look great in the Nickel City uniforms, which are taking a lot of heat, obviously, but that's going to happen anytime something new. What were your thoughts on the new stadium and new era here? Brady is the head coach. Just kind of your mindset as a new vet in the league, but certainly new era for Buffalo as well.
Yeah, a lot of news, like you're saying. We got, as you can see this clip, new. That's to Khalil. Throwing a new receiver, DJ Moore, new head coach, and Joe Brady, new stadium, new uniforms. Got a new baby. So there's a lot of news in my life, and we're just rolling with the punches. We're waking up. We're accepting what's going on, and we're just having a good old time up here in Buffalo, having fun.
Love that. Getting everything from Wegmans, obviously. It's the only place to shop and to stop if you need a good time in the Western New York area. You just talked about new babies. I saw you cry. I think it was a couple weeks ago talking about fatherhood and everything like that. Perspective changer quickly, huh? And how do you think you've carried that into work?
No doubt. Especially having a girl first. I think you become a little softer as a man. The heart grows a little bigger. I miss my family right now. We've been in camp now for 11 days, and hopefully I'll see him soon. But yeah, it's definitely a perspective changer. Things are in the world seem to matter less, and you just kind of bring everything back in internally, and it's the coolest freaking thing, though.
Isn't it crazy how much they grow too from one photo to the next? You're getting sent photos, I assume, and videos while you're there. You're checking in on them. And all of a sudden, it looks like a new human whenever you miss like 2-3 days. Excited for you to enjoy it all. And I think everybody's probably told you this, and AJ's told you this as well. It only gets better. Like, my daughter is 3 years and like 2 months now. We got opinions. We got ideas. We got guilt trips. It's phenomenal. And then little baby boy is like 2-3 months. He's starting to make noises. What a journey, man. It is crazy how it changes you, though. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
You think that'll help?
And it happens quick.
Does it help you football-wise? Is this going to be, do you think it's going to help you as a football player, and why? What a question. Let's figure out if you can give a good answer to that.
Yeah, let's go with it. I think it helps in terms of just like hearing people out. You got to listen to a lot of opinions, like you said, in the locker room. In the film room, you got to take it with stride, and I strive to be the best father, the best husband, the best teammate that I can be, and it's no different from anything else that I'm just trying to be great at whatever I do. So I think that's the switch in the mind.
I love it. Greatness obviously is something that some folks got to celebrate it this past weekend at the Hall of Fame. It was insane looking at all the greats, and then how all they talk is about how the prototype is you, brother. And it's been like that for a long, long time. So whenever there's a change at head coach for your team, there is a little bit of a reaction immediately. And before a game is even played, I think some people have already made up their mind whether or not Joe Brady was a good hire or not a good hire. What have you learned about Joe Brady now that he's the head coach as opposed to just the offensive coordinator? And how has the team responded to offensive head coach versus defensive head coach?
Yeah, I think the best thing that Joe has done, he's been himself. He hasn't changed his mindset, his personality. Team meetings feel like exactly how they've felt in the offensive room the last 3 years. He's authentic. He's got the respect of everybody in this building. And at the end of the day, people are going to have their opinions, but his mantra for us this year is put the ball down. Like, we're going to figure it out, when we come game time. And that's our mindset. Just, it doesn't matter if it's rain, snow, sleet, put the ball down, let's play some football.
Similar voice in that building, especially with how much success you guys have had. Felt like a good play, but if you guys don't win a Super Bowl, it's this guy's fault. They're going to say it. I mean, that is the pressure of being a Buffalo Bill, especially with you as the quarterback. So much fun to watch. I've loved getting to know Joe Brady. Always has a great fade, Josh. Always has a great fade.
Always, yeah. He stays in that barber chair.
Does he cut it himself, I wonder?
No, he does not. No, listen, Joe, he watches so much film that's honestly like a nap for him. He sits down in that chair, he falls asleep, and he wakes up a new man with a new cut. Okay,
I like good for Joe. A little therapeutic. Let me go freshen this thing up. Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, Josh, so last year you guys were my pick to make it to the Super Bowl from the AFC. Honestly, a big reason was because I saw some behind-the-scenes footage of your offensive line and how much they got along, and just how much I loved watching them go back and forth. And I've seen recently you made comments about how close this team is, how it feels a little bit different than it has in the past, I guess. What is it exactly? Offense, defense? Like, how are you guys gelling during camp?
Yeah, I think I think you guys have been in the locker room before. You understand when you sit upstairs in the cafeteria of certain guys sit in certain groups and kind of stays like that. But I think this team, it's so mixed. It's so diverse. You walk upstairs and it doesn't matter if there's an open seat next to the O-line, the D-line, the linebackers, whatever it is. You're sitting down, you're able to have fun conversations and just hang out. And at the end of the day, like, we just want to have fun. We want to play this game. We want to have fun. We want to do it well. And I think that when obviously when you play well, it's more fun. But we want to have that same energy each and every day. We don't want to change who we are. And I think from top to bottom, just how everybody is meshing and gelling, I think it's pretty special.
Man, I like that. Left side! Strong side! Left side! Strong side! That's what it sounds like. It sounds like we got some good chemistry brewing up there for the Buffalo Bills. There is chemistry always around this one particular player we have found. Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, Josh, we were talking about him last week, and it's CJ GJ, one of your new defensive additions, who we know he likes to chirp as well. How's that? I know he was out for a couple practices. He's back now. That's awesome news. How's it been with you and CJ GJ across the ball from each other?
It's been awesome. We've been able to have some colorful conversations on the field, if you will. But we're going out there, and what I love about him, he's always in competitive mode. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He wants to win. He wants to let you know that he's winning too. And you need that on a team. You need a tone setter, and I think that's what he is for us. And, you know, he's going to go out there. He's going to make plays for us, and, you know, we're going to celebrate him when he does it.
Yeah, and he's going to start some rumbles, too.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable. He anytime something around him happens on the internet, everybody pulls immediately up. Bears, right? Mm-hmm. Saints guy just walks over to him, then he gets punched in the head, looks at him, yes, and then the guy punches him again. Mm-hmm. That's a great guy to have on your team. I do wonder, okay, with your team, with CJ GJ on there, do you feel, because you were voted what, the most underrated, or
biggest trash talker.
Biggest trash talker.
I was the sportsmanship award recipient. That's what I was.
Yeah, you won both of them. That's the duality of man. Yeah.
Oxymoron.
That's pretty impressive, I would say. Can you say...
Did you just call me a moron?
Said it's an oxymoron.
I'm kidding.
You kind of are, though, a walking oxymoron.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're not supposed to be the sportsmanship award winner while also being the biggest shit talker at the same time. You've somehow crafted that. At this stage... You have to be a different person. Obviously, now you're a dad than you were when you were younger, but it's been a little bit. Go ahead, Conman.
Yeah, Josh, 9th year already. We were kind of looking around at all the quarterbacks in the NFL, and you going into your 9th year is just crazy to think about. Does it feel different now? Do you feel as though you've changed anything? Here's the list of the QBs we were just kind of, reminiscing on, like, wow, all these guys, this is their league now. This is your league. Does it feel that way? Has anything changed, this offseason? And also, I read you are a chess guy. Look into the Scottish Gambit. It might change your game a little bit. But back to the football. How does it feel?
Scottish Gambit, check. It's surreal to feel like I've been here for 9 years. And I was talking to Rob Boris, our tight end coach, who's been here as long as I have. And it almost feels like Groundhog Day. Like it doesn't feel like it's been that long. It feels like we're just kind of doing the same thing. But it honestly feels like year 3. It feels like year 4. It doesn't feel like year 9. And just going out there and competing, having as much fun as I am. I think that's why it maybe feels like it's year 3, because I do have so much fun doing this. I take this with such great honor that I get to come and be the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, and I get to live out my dream and be an NFL quarterback. So. I'm just going to enjoy it as long as it lasts, and hopefully it's a lot longer.
That graphic was crazy. Because you guys, we feel old now. I feel like an old man now. 9 years for you is absurd. Feels like literally just yesterday you were Minnesota Vikings jumping over that guy, and he was standing straight up. Feels like literally just yesterday. Now you're MVP, multiple MVPs, multiple Super Bowls across the board here with the young lads. Obviously, Stafford, Rodgers. They're old.
Yeah, the old guard.
Very old.
They're very old, we know, and there's others that are up there. But this generation, it's kind of the middle of the primes of a lot of your careers. For you said Groundhog's Day. Not anymore up there in Buffalo. A lot of things different, man. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, D-Bud.
Yeah. Brand new stadium. Obviously, you went in there, you practiced in there, your new jerseys. What's your initial thoughts on that stadium? I know as a player of certain stadiums that had different sight lines, different eyes, different things. And on game day, on the sideline, are you a Jumbotron guy, or do you stand up and watch your defense, or do you just stay there making adjustments the whole time?
I'm a little bit of both. I do like looking up at the Jumbotron. Typically, if they're in like the end zone areas, when you're sitting there, your neck starts getting a little crinked. So you got to watch the field a little bit too, but making adjustments. Listen, I think the stadium is unbelievable, and I got to walk around it yesterday and check out some of the monuments in there. I don't know if you guys have seen the broken table. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of character. A lot of the art in the stadium is all local art. So paying homage to the local artists here in Buffalo, and I think that's something that they did so well was they wanted it to be built for Buffalo by people from Buffalo, and I think they did such a great job with it.
Well, September 17th is the home opener against the Lions. And Josh, I don't know if you know this, we have been invited to do our show up there from the Bison.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that's all going to work still because I don't think that's an ESPN game, but I've been told I can go from the Bison. So
on top of them?
From our understanding.
Inside of like Trojan horse?
No, I'm thinking right there in front of these things, so we get the family up above us. We'll have Scott on the jib kind of working everything. And then
smoke coming down.
Smoke coming down out of the Bison's mouth and mine.
Yep.
Same time. We'll both be smoking all at the same time. We'll do that Thursday, September 17th, hosting the Lions. Thursday night, home opener of the new Highmark Stadium. Are you guys going to be wearing those Nickel City joints? What's the...
I hope not.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yikes.
I don't think we are, but you guys not like them?
Are you guys the Buffalo Bills or the Calgary Stampeders?
Stampeders jerseys are way better than those.
You got a Buffalo wing jersey?
I get it. Change is hard.
Change is hard.
You gotta have some change.
Change is hard. You're an instigator of change up there in Buffalo. And obviously there's always going to be some ripples whenever you break the tide a little bit. Mm-hmm. Those Nickel City joints might lead them right to the Super Bowl.
Good.
And that new stadium is going to be the home of so many celebrations and tables being broken. It's going to be a blast. And on September 17th, we'll be lucky to be there live for the home opener. And we can't wait to see you and catch up with the entire crew. D still up there, yes?
He is.
Okay. Golly. Close, so I thought I had you. I thought I had you hypnotized. I was talking a lot very quickly. Thought I was going to slip.
I'm on top of it. I'm 3 steps ahead.
Oh, you are on top of it, aren't
He's
you?
a chess player.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Hey, close Sicilian. Checkmate, brother. All right, have a good one out there. Tell everybody we said hello.
Sounds good. Have a good one. Thank you guys.
That was Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh.
So there's no way that's going to work because it's not an ESPN game, but we're going to try to get up there.
It's actually the first prime game is what I'm realizing because week 1 they don't get one.
Well, actually, I know who invited you, so I know it's going to work because they make all the shot calls.
Yeah, there was pretty high up invitation, and obviously feel honored and pumped about it. Can't wait to be a part of the spectacle, but logistically, I don't know how any of that's going to actually work.
No.
But we'll certainly act like it's going to happen at this exact moment, and we'll be pumped up about it,
Yeah.
won't we? We'll be pumped up
Maybe we
about
share
it.
a set
Yeah, yeah, that's never, okay, yeah, maybe.
because it's not on at the same time.
Radical.
Maybe. I'm sure that'll work. I'm sure everything's going to work out. You know why? It's football season.
Amen.
It's not just football that's happening, though. Sports are happening in a big way.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Have you guys been paying attention to everything happening around the globe, AJ, around the sports world?
I have. I think you might have a few little clips for us, maybe too.
Oh, maybe I do have a couple clips. Maybe
Do
we
you?
all have a couple
Oh, look
clips.
at that!
Oh.
Hey, you know what? It's time for things happening around the sports world. Now, the world does entail the entire globe, planet Earth. And whenever humanoids are up there on the moon doing sporty things, we'll also highlight that. But we're not there yet to go intergalactic. We are just scanning the entire globe to find awesome things or memorable things that happen in the sporting world. Let's go to Brazilian Serie A. Coritiba center back Hassi Maranhão.
No.
Maranhão scores a goal and says, I'm out of here. Bang, gone. See you later. Anybody can jump anywhere but there, sir. Gone. Jesse Maranhão disappears into a different portal. This front version really gives you a good he's gone. Now, he twisted a foot. He ended up being fine. He did get back out of the portal. and back onto the pitch. He would end the half. They would sub him out 2 minutes into the second half. He would finish the celly, but this is happening in Brazilian Serie A here.
Did I see the goal got called back too? Did I see that?
No. Yeah, I do believe that this inevitably is just one twisted foot, but a celebration into a different Porto land. Okay, let's stay in soccer, shall we? Let's go to Leagues Cup. This is obviously when Liga Mexico takes on the MLS, and this is an absolute cracker by Inter Miami's Rodrigo De Paul. He's Argentinian. He takes off his jersey and showcases a Messi jersey.
Nice. That's shout out Lou.
Messi's father passed away from an illness, and Leo did miss this game. So his lad of all lads there, his pal Rodrigo De Paul says, "You know what? I'll hit a cracker for you, pal," and then put the Messi jersey on, letting the whole family know that we're thinking of them. I like what we're doing there.
So do I, but I'm done with the MLS.
What?
This is a nice nod. This is a great move. No, I know, and I love it. I think he had jeans on right before this to pay ode to Messi as well because he wore jeans to his dad's funeral. But outside of that, I'm done with the MLS. I tried.
What about Leo?
Let me make a caveat there. Anytime Messi is not playing,
you don't have to
I'm
lie.
certainly not going to watch those games.
Bobby Bouanga.
Wow. There's the one other guy, but I just can't do it. I tried my best. I officially no longer have World Cup fever. I tried my best.
They signed Ponch.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we got the Premier League starting next week. We're back, baby.
Exactly. Saturday morning, right before game day, Earl Haaland comes on the big screen. You're not going to turn it on for just 10 minutes to see if you get a goal?
You said you were going to do the same thing, and I know for a fact that neither one of us is going to be watching that come Saturday morning.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Don't you do that to me. I know all this. That's why we're doing this right here.
He's going to have it on his phone on the game day desk.
Boom. I was saying, Herbie. Remember how big of a fan Herbie is?
Yeah,
he's all in still.
I'm sure Herbie's still all in. I'm sure he's still following along. Let's go to American football.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Let's go to the Super Duper Arena Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, this is to win the game.
Is it American?
4th and 1. Nashville, 59. Albany Firebirds, 53. No touchdown. Nashville wins the championship. Holy hell. They are your 2026 Arena Super Bowl champion.
Wow.
Now, I do think he potentially got in right there. Yeah. But nobody overturned it. He goes to throw it away. He throws it over top of his head. Holy hell, Nashville wins again.
Genius move by the corner, stand in front of the ref so he can't see.
Yeah, moved his helmet right in front of his eyes. And obviously, these arena refs are the best of the best, folks. Yeah, so whenever you talk about whether or not they're going to get a call right in a spot like that to win a championship, seems like they're swallowing their whistle and saying the boys better get it clearly into the paint. They did not. The Albany Firebirds go home in heartbreak, and the Nashville Super Dupers win the Arena League.
Do we know, is this... was this a home game? Was this a neutral site?
It was a home game for the Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, go back. Can we hear the pop, actually? Listen to the barn go crazy here, AJ.
4th and 1 for all the marbles. He takes off. He's short. He throws it. It's off the hands of the Wade Brown. The Cats win the championship. The Cats win the Arena Crown Championship with a huge stop.
Do you believe in miracles?
No kidding.
Yes! I mean, you put Nance on the call, baby. Al Michaels on the call. What a phenomenal job there by the home commentary squad of the Nashville Cats who take home the title with a goal line.
I didn't know Bone was number 69 on Nashville's team. On Albany's team.
They got to get that call right.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he has to get in. He has to be in.
I don't know if he did.
He's 2 yards out, guys. He's 2 yards out. There's no way.
No, look at where the stick is. The stick is literally
is that
on
Pavia?
the goal
Is that
line
Pavia?
Wake up, ref.
Yeah, I mean, these refs don't want to make the call. Look at him. He tried to peek his head over there, one left instead of right.
Catch.
You got to sell it like you got in then instead of saying, "Ah, shit," and throw it. I mean, you can't do. He lost him the game.
Okay,
what's a packed house though?
You're right. You're right.
The Nashville Cats probably have the most money invested in their team, I think, because it seems like they probably sell the most tickets.
Yeah.
That's good news for Titans fans if they ever get good, because the Nashville Cats are winning super duper titles down there on goal line stands. That's tough football. Let's go to tough baseball, shall we? Savannah Bananas. Have you heard of my friend Rack? Yeah, he plays left field and he does shit like this.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this live. I watched this live with my kids. This is unbelievable.
On ESPN, you're watching it as the Savannah Bananas took on the
Loco
Beach Coconuts.
Loco Beach Coconuts. Okay. Rack hits this thing with a behind the back flip, nasty trick play point. I mean, Rack is racking them up too. AJ, this guy is a phenom. Now we wondered why in the hell this guy is not in the pros, because he can do that. And then a couple weeks ago, if you do recall, shirtless guy hits a nuke to the left. Rack says, "Give me that with a backflip." Spider-Man.
Into the pose.
Yeah, you think to yourself, wow, this guy knows baseball and is so confident doing baseball. Let's get him on the Pittsburgh Pirates. We looked up his stats. Guy can't hit a curveball, but he's unbelievable in the field, and he sells out stadiums. We appreciate Rack, and we appreciate Banana Ball. Do we not, Ty?
I did for a while. I'm back to being completely out on Banana Ball.
About Rack?
Nah, this shit sucks. That is insanely impressive. I do enjoy anytime I see him doing something like that. I love it. I really do. Everything else, you can fucking leave it. I don't.
What are you talking
about? Don't
about?
want it. Don't need it. And you know what? Wait. You think wait till next year when they go on strike and there's no MLB season and ESPN is still shoving this bullshit down our throats saying, "Hey, don't worry. I know the MLB is not around."
Hold on, though. Jesse Cole might have Aaron Judge taking on Bryce Harper.
Judge would fucking never. Okay.
And what if they were called the judges?
You know what else I don't
What
like?
if they were called the judges? They go sell out MetLife Stadium.
No, absolutely not.
This is a potential income maker.
In the other clip here, we got the Bananas playing at Yankee Stadium and Rack. I mean, listen, I love it. I don't need you taking fucking massive divots out of the outfield right there, doing that kind of stuff, okay? This is Mickey Mouse bullshit. We're going to lose an MLB season next year, and we got these guys just completely terrorizing Yankee Stadium. Then the Yankees are going back and playing there. I got guys tripping in the outfield, falling down. I'm done with it. I like certain stuff, but
it's good for the game.
I did not expect it.
Me neither. It's good for the game.
Wow.
It's not good for the game because we're not going to have the game next year, but we're going to have the stupid fucking Banana Ball. And I, for one, will not do it. I won't. Can't do it. Can't win with it. Won't do it. But if Rack wants to keep making those kind of catches, I'm all for that because I do enjoy seeing that.
Okay, I did not expect that either. And once again,
wait, never mind. The fucking pitcher's got a cowboy hat on. That's sweet. Look at the catcher's gear.
Yeah. What about the cheetah print?
With the dancing ump.
That's neat. Yeah, those guys can kick rocks as well.
Oh my God.
I've tried. I really have. And I understand I'm not the demo. But I'm done.
They're representing baseball to so many people. They're selling out baseball or football stadiums.
That's fine. This ain't a fucking game of baseball. This is grab-ass Mickey Mouse bullshit with some live BP sprinkled in.
Okay, so that's good. People get introduced.
I'm not the demo.
Okay, they're going to get you back. We're going to get you down to a game. We're going to get you out to a game.
Okay.
We're going to get you out to a game.
They're playing in my backyard. I'll consider going out there.
The Judges, I like that.
Darren Judges taking on the Harperies.
They're all wearing Judge cloaks.
Boom, yes. With
the wigs.
Yeah. Hammers. They're actually swinging hammers.
Big gap.
Like Kawasawa.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You guys kind of pull me back in a little bit.
And then the Harpers, instead of baseball hats, they all have the hair.
Okay.
So they put the hair on their heads. That's the Harpers.
Yeah,
they all have that as their thing. And it's a home run derby. I mean, we're selling out MetLife Stadium.
What?
I mean, you come to Lucas Oil live.
Really?
I'd go out and watch the Judges take on the Harperies.
Do it at Speedway.
Oh, yeah, 350,000 people.
Yep.
Maybe down there at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is just ideas for the boys as the looming lockout.
Yep. I think that's why I'm so upset.
Yeah,
really.
definitely.
Yeah, you're mad at baseball
taking out
as a
on
whole.
Savannah's.
And Savannah baseball just trying to have fun with it
Easy
all.
target.
They are an easy target. They make it.
What about
pretty darn
52-year-old Ichiro taking some BP, though, in a alumni thing and going, yard?
Yeah, love
As a
that.
52-year-old, you don't like that?
No, I absolutely love that because he's at a big league ballpark playing in a big league situation. This guy played in the big leagues for a long time. You know what you're not going to see is after Ichiro, hits 9 homers or whatever he did in this Old Timers Day home run derby, you're not going to see him take his fucking dinghy out and start dancing up and down the third baseline like they do at the banana game.
They don't do
He's
that.
going to fucking take his hat off. He's going to bow to the crowd and he's going to go back in the dugout because he's a ball player. He's not fucking out there playing grab ass.
They don't take
He
their
is
dingers
launching
out.
home runs, though.
Dude, Savannah's a good time. It's a great time. I bet you Ichiro will do it. I bet you he'll be out there.
He would never. He would never. That is just such a disrespectful move to the game of baseball. What Ichi loves more than anything. He would never.
I just got a text from a highly respected college football analyst. He's with you. I don't want to give away who it is.
Savannah Banana baseball. We love Savannah Banana. I
respect what they do.
No, you don't.
I do. I respect it. That doesn't mean I have to like it.
You're right, but I'll watch it. AJ was watching it the other night when Rack made another magical catch. Let's pivot to this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, FedEx Cup started.
Yeah, it is.
This is the playoffs of golf. Top 70 battling this weekend. Top 50 next weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And in 2 weekends from now, guess what we have?
What's that?
Top 30 for the Tour champion.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is the reigning, defending, undisputed champion of all of it. An absolute stallion. Super handsome. Tommy Fleetwood.
Hey!
Tommy, we did not expect
I like
this.
the last bit.
Yeah, we did not expect a full Savannah Banana burial there out of tie. We thought we were promoting.
I was enjoying it.
Jeez, Tommy. No, you can't have that type of negative
Thank you,
stuff coming through your head before a big time tournament like this. How are you doing, Tommy? How is the vibes and mindsets as we head into the biggest weekends of golf here?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. I won't be doing any backflips on the course or anything like that while hitting any shots. So, no, I feel good.
Something to think about, though. You really nuke one there.
That'd be cool.
We need big driver twirl, big one of those. Let's let that spin down like a sword.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I feel like there's a place for it.
The FedEx Cup. Yeah, is that what we're saying?
Well, we'll see, won't we? I wouldn't hold your breath watching me for it to happen. But maybe someone else.
Well, I was thinking you. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Is you?
No, I don't have a backflip in me.
No, just good. We just need a good. I need a good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that bit.
Okay, I like that.
There we go.
How do you players view this? This is gigantic, obviously, top 70. I remember there was a lot of conversation about, like, what's the starting score? And then they changed that rules to try to make this more important, it feels like. Is that an accurate depiction of what they've tried to do with these? And how do you guys as players feel about these weekends that you're about to take on?
Yeah, I think so. I think when the playoffs start, I think it's a really, really cool time of year for us. And basically, I mean, there's 3 tournaments. There is 12 rounds of golf left for the season. So if you look at it as the playoffs is literally 12 rounds, and you take it like that, and then you get to the Tour Championship, and it's like a winner takes all like final event. So it's a really cool time of year for us.
AJ has a question for you, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy, I'm sure I would assume you're aware of how your apparel and what you've been wearing at these tournaments has been a big buzz on the internet. I see you wearing the Sunday Red today. I know Tiger was tweeting at you.
Sure.
Appreciate the Sunday Red you had in the past. What's your situation like? And when you get to a tournament, are you just getting stuff from their pro shop? You wearing Sunday Red? What's the plan moving forward?
I've got to the point I'm very unorganized and unplanned with what I'm about to wear this week. So sometimes it's pro shop, sometimes it's Sunday Red have been great with me. Peter Millar. There's been some great stuff actually. There's a lot of amazing golf apparel out there, and this year I've had the chance to sample quite a lot of it, and it's been enjoyable that people have got on that wagon. So. Hot conditions these next 3 weeks, so the clothing's got to be right.
What are the sizes? Medium? We wearing a medium at this stage of life? Maybe double XL?
I didn't know you were a tailor.
Double XL?
Yeah, I'm a double XL.
I like that. Walk into the clubhouse. I need double XL of your best stuff. I'm going to go win a tournament, please. What's the record here? I'd like to know that as well. How do you feel about the game? How are you playing? How's this course match your game? And obviously you've had success, but how are you feeling right now at this exact moment as golf is such a shot-to-shot sport?
Choosing a video of me hitting it in a bunker here. I'm feeling nice. Like there's always that little break. There you go. There's always that little break after the Open where, for us, like I didn't need to play over the last 3 weeks. So it's like a summer holiday for me and my family. Take some time away, but I've been playing really consistently this year. I love this golf course. I think it's one of the best golf courses of the year. So yeah, like looking forward to it. It's nice being back at work properly and knowing that you've got like this push now to the end of the PGA Tour season.
Yeah, like at a proper tournament with the proper players.
Sure,
at
sure.
the proper time. You know, it does feel like you're at a proper time for golf. You know.
Cheers.
And we're super cheers actually. Now that we're talking about that, we're excited about it because you guys are going to lead us right to NFL season.
Yeah, right.
And we are thankful for that. D-Bud has a question for you, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy, I know you've been playing for a long, long time, but I got to ask you, are there still any nerves when you're going into that opening tee shot, especially with the high-pressure situation like this? Any nerves going into that opening tee shot? And selfishly, I always have to ask you guys a question when we have you on the show. One swing thought that I can take into my game, because I've kind of plateaued about mid-80s, and I can't get over that hump. So I need one swing thought to help me, Tommy, please.
Okay, I need to see a swing. But actually, what I'm working on at the moment, for no matter how long you play, you still get these little things wrong. But I'm working on my takeaway at the moment. The first 2 feet that I take it away from the ball, I was getting that inside, and that was affecting the rest of my swing. So. Without seeing you, I would tell you to make sure.
I got a quick one for you.
Hold on, we got a club here.
Oh, here we go. See, this is more like it.
You're not going to be able to swing there. You should probably
move it to the center of the.
Yeah, just make sure you can get a good head.
Setup looks good.
You've taken far too many steps into the ball. No, there's no helping it. We don't have enough time on the show.
There's no helping. Jeez, I thought.
You're screwed, D-Butt.
Oh, that was a clean one.
That was pretty
It's
good.
in the
You look
hole.
great. You look great.
Thank you, Tom.
There's no way you're only shooting in the mid-80s. I'm not having that. I'm not playing you for money.
I'm telling you.
Maybe it's the flat stick then.
Yeah, it's getting off the tee.
Nah,
getting
you're a
off the
hustler.
tee. If I'm off the tee, I'm
You're a
good.
hustler.
Okay, I have a question for you. You said the take back is a change. Don't you got to just put your forehead up against a brick wall, kind of let your hands hang, then put the weight on your back foot, and then kind of just move it this way, find a pocket, find a slot, and then go ahead and transfer the weight from back right to front left, and then you're kind of swinging through. Isn't that basically all it is right there?
There's no brick wall on the first tee, so I can't put my head on it.
Damn it.
It's
true.
Man, why don't they do that to them, you think? Just give you guys
Have your caddy let you lean your head up against his hand. Is that legal?
Need a brick wall guy.
Is your caddy allowed to touch you while you're swinging? Because I saw some. We didn't ask Josh Allen about his.
Oh yeah.
You can turn your hips. I think I've seen. I've seen.
Yeah. See, we could have that going.
Okay, Tommy. These are all things you should try this weekend. These are things we'd like to see.
I'm going to try them right now.
See, we don't know. Maybe win another one of these things.
Try 'em right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe Adam Schefter will give you some more tips on how to do this with your conversation with Cam Boozer. Let's pivot away from golf and let's talk about championships. Go ahead, Con Man.
Yeah, Tommy, normally the golf is what gets us through the summer, but this summer we had the World Cup, which was fantastic. I know you're English. I'm just going to ask you the question, is Tommy Tuchel ever going to get the freaking job done? Or no? It feels like England's never going to win the World Cup.
coming home?
Do you believe
It's
that?
never coming
is it
home.
ever coming
Coming home.
It's
Tommy!
never coming home.
All right, take it easy. Where did you guys get to? Last 16.
Okay, all right. We're asking about your country. We're talking about your country.
Easy, Tommy.
I was actually really enjoying being in the United States while the United States were having a run in the World Cup and the positivity. I would have liked you to have gone further. I really was. I genuinely mean it.
Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah, it was disappointing, right? We played a lot of good football, and yeah, maybe it's easy looking back and thinking like you know, what could we have done different against Argentina and stuff, and I don't know, man. Feel for the guys. Like, it means more to the players on the pitch than it does to us, so I feel for them first. But I would have liked a shot at the final, that's for sure.
Yeah, it would have been nice if it would have came home.
Who's your club, Tommy? Who do you root for?
I'm an Everton fan.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
Where's that? What
We don't win much either.
what is the Evertons?
The Tim Howard's old
believe
club?
so.
Tim Howard, yeah.
Oh, okay. You guys are the Everton Tim Howards?
Yeah.
I like that
Merseyside.
too.
Yeah, the Everton Howards.
I like the Everton Howards. That's my squad, actually. No, they stink.
No chance against Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Well,
know,
they got Jeff Bezos. That's not fair anymore.
yeah, they just got the richest guy on earth to jump into their ownership. Good luck to all parties over there, from my understanding. What's about to
Yeah.
happen.
So, no, we're not going to go there.
Oh, it sounded like you wanted to, though.
That's
Oh, you
the
were dabbling.
Merseyside derby right
Wow,
there. That's
you were-
real heat.
You were dabbling there for a little bit.
Now, they're antagonizing me. They're antagonizing me talking about Liverpool. I'm not going to let it happen. Can't affect me.
Look at you. You're an adult. Look at you. The restraint, the discipline. This is what professional golfers look like.
I mean, at least they beat the piss out of Burnley and J.J. Watt's boys every year, at least.
Could you maybe give the boy a little bit of help there? JJ's team's only gone this way
Oh, yeah.
since we've been here. But in Spain, Huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, they got that.
Drinking rum at night.
Espanol.
There it is.
Yeah.
We know these teams. Pittsburgh Riverhounds smack everybody. Nobody wants to play
True.
against them. Let's get back to golf, please. As only Fleetwood realizes it's never coming home. Please go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, Tommy. Obviously, we know the change this year is that in the final that we're not starting with -10 and the guy who's ranked first versus -2 if you're ranked 10th or whatever. And it's just flat out to start the final. There's been talk, I believe, from Mr. Rolap, the future commissioner, that it could be a head-to-head tournament potentially for the final. What are your thoughts on that, and what are your thoughts on where it's come to this year, where everyone's starting even par to start the tournament or start the final?
Yeah, I think everybody starting on playing one tournament and everybody starting a level playing field is, it's a nice feeling. I mean, challenge anybody to give Scotty Scheffler a 10-shot head start and then see if they can catch him. So it's nice that you're starting on that level playing field and it being one tournament. It'll be interesting to see where it goes. I think, Brian's definitely very forward thinking, and I think the game and the tour are evolving all the time, and he's being very proactive with that. So we'll see. I think it's changed a lot. Like the FedEx Cup and the playoff finals and the formats have changed a lot over the years, and I'm sure it's going to change again, and we'll see. But yeah, it's hard to. It's hard to know where it's going. Head to head might be cool. People might love that on TV. So yeah, we'll see if we get the chance to do that in the near future.
We'd love head to head. We'd love to watch a little head to head action, because anytime we see the Ryder Cup or any of these other cups that take place and head to head is meaningful golf, feels like we get to see the real competitive spirit out of you guys.
Yeah, okay.
Because you guys are always hat off. Great work. You just kicked my ass. I got to shake your hand. And then head to head, it's like you want to try to kill a guy.
Yeah. Go to hell.
Yeah, we like that.
Strong feedback. I like it.
Any final thoughts on Liverpool having Bezos as their new owner?
Yeah. I mean, they've clearly got a lot of money. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's great having having a rich owner. They still got Liverpool is such a successful club, aren't they? They're Everton's biggest rival. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. It literally happened today, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I think so. Within the last 24 hours. And who knows if it's gone completely through. We all saw the same tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see where that goes. I don't know. I can't honestly wish that he does a great job for the football club, but all the best.
Yeah, all the best. And still going to Amazon some shit to the house. All right, I appreciate that. You're the best, Tommy. Good luck. Remember, we need.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Good one.
Brick wall first.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's about the best. Good.
Caddy. Have the caddy put the palm up.
Yeah.
Run through a brick wall.
Hell yeah.
Do
It's the
that
American
after
way.
you
We
win.
appreciate that. It's Tommy Fleetwood.
Yeah, Omi.
Yeah, I like that.
Good lad.
Is a caddy allowed to touch the golfer whenever they're golfing?
It's a good question.
No way.
Great question.
That's got to
Probably
be
not.
against the rules.
Be a pretty good little gig.
Someone should try it though.
You just held somebody's forehead.
Or just sits right behind them and swings their hips for them if their hips are a little tight that day.
Or helps you swing, gives you some momentum
Well,
on the
throws,
back.
helps throw it.
Throw that club.
I went golfing this weekend.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
I heard.
7:30 a.m. tee time.
What?
That's early.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many holes did you play?
Did you make it
9.
on time, or were you signing autographs for volunteers?
So.
Tone.
Okay.
What are you referring to?
I don't know.
I don't know. The guy had to be getting swarmed.
I don't know what that is referring to, but I will say. Okay.
You know
Pretty
who.
good, Tony.
Pretty dark guy.
Okay. Jeez Louise. They're talking about golf still.
Yeah. Wow. You can go ahead and just chalk that up to maybe I was right. Maybe I was right.
Let's move along. Blocky was ejected, disqualified, retired from a tournament.
He walked off.
He
on,
left.
I think,
He
the
showed a
13th
couple
hole.
seconds late, and they fined him 2 things. He said he was just taking photos.
He
with
was
the
signing too many autographs. It wasn't his
That
fault.
was his. Yeah.
Shot a 45 on the front. We've all been there. Okay.
Actually, I was there this weekend. I think that is what I.
Wait, he was late to the 10th tee?
No, to his tee time
Uh-huh.
because he was taking pictures.
Two-stroke.
With staff there. So he's assessed a 2-stroke penalty. Plays like shit on the front 9. And then on hole 12 or 13, he just packs it up and says, fuck this. I'm leaving. Doesn't tell anybody. Doesn't tell his playing partners. Just kind of just exits stage right.
This is what's being reported.
Yeah.
Now, we do.
Blocky did fire back.
Yeah, don't believe everything you read on social media.
Yeah, Blocky was not necessarily thrilled. Yes, I was a couple of seconds late to my tee time. Got caught up taking pictures for volunteers. First time in my career and completely my fault. Yes, I did tell my playing partners that I was withdrawing. I strongly recommend certain social media accounts from reporting false information.
Which there's a lot these days.
And I'm done with it.
I'm still a blockhead.
Me too. I am still a blockhead as well, and there had to be something that went on there.
Yep.
Now, with that being said, 7:30 a.m. tee time at the Firestone golf course over there.
Ooh.
They host a bunch of tournaments there. Tiger Woods has played there. There's a plaque on one of the holes from where Tiger Woods, I guess, hit a pitch black shot into the green and ended up winning or something like that. Tiger Woods also airmailed the 9th green and hit the clubhouse and put it into the front parking lot.
Okay.
Nice.
I know that because I did the same.
Sure.
And they said, I haven't seen that. One of the guys working there, I think his name was Tom. Haven't seen that since Tiger Woods. There's 3 guys searching for my ball in front of the clubhouse on the other side. Thing hit 7 bounces in the patio. So I hit a cart path, bang, into their patio, bang, off a table in the patio, boom, clean bounce, another one, bang, boom, up over the brick, up to the front yard, into the roundabout in the front. Complete airmail.
You and Tiger.
Did you play it from out there?
Picked that thing up and said, who did that?
Sure. Where's my hot dog?
That's what I did. But it was a blast out there, man. It really was. It was a phenomenal weekend for celebrating the Hall of Fame. It was also a great weekend for Hunter Henry. Signs another massive deal.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. I remember when the New England Patriots dumped like $700 million into 2 tight ends. Hunter Henry was one of them. Now Hunter Henry is going to remain a New England Patriot as he's locked in for another 2-year deal. You guys love him up there. Seems like he is the epitome of this new generation of the Pats trying to get back to the old Pats.
Yeah, I love him. He was kind of part of the rookie year. Mac Jones kind of made him really, really good, brought us back to the playoffs, and then he's kind of stuck with us through over the years as it's been bad. And now great again. He is kind of the safety valve for Drake May. Probably going to be a huge year for Hunter Henry with Eli Raridan being the rookie tight end, him kind of mentoring him in the room out of Notre Dame. Great player so far. And then also having A.J. Brown, Kayshon Boutte, Romeo Dobbs. It should open up a bit for Hunter Henry. He might have a career year.
New England Patriots might be all the way back, AJ. And I know nobody really wants to talk about that because, as Vinatieri referred to them, the massholes are very loud as a fan base, especially if their team's good. They just lost in the Super Bowl last year, way ahead of schedule. Yep. They are going to be obnoxious. And it feels like they only got better, but obviously there's a lot of discussion about what's going on outside the field. Let's talk about what's going on the field and some other places. Have you seen the Packers' energy on the defensive side?
Oh boy.
You got a fire in your gut, Ty, or what?
Yeah, I mean, if I had reservations about Jonathan Gannon, coming into the season, I really didn't want them to hire this guy. I would have loved him to keep Jeff Hafley. This is all I need to see. This guy's got fire in his gut. He's jacked up. He's chest bumping everybody. I love it. And I think he is going to, unfortunately, he'll probably only be in Green Bay for, 1 to 2 years, and then he's going to get another head coaching job because this defense is going to be fast. They're going to be physical. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be everything you need to be to go hunt a Super Bowl. I love Jonathan Gannon. Love him.
AJ, the Packers Stadium being packed out for the night practice was absurd. The Pittsburgh Steelers obviously have a legendary fan base as well. Some people even say AFC's Green Bay Packers is the Pittsburgh Steelers because how they fill up every stadium you go to. I'll tell you what's a little bit different. This training camp night practice, Green Bay had 50-some thousand there watching this practice as Matthew Golden hits a deep ball from Jordan Love. AJ, has it always been like that over there?
Yeah, it has. It's called the Family Night Scrimmage, where it's usually the first Friday during camp, and I was there 9 years. I think it was sold out every single year. It's awesome. Big fireworks show at the end. It's truly like a family night. If you see some players came out holding their kids, I believe, coming from the tunnel, all of that stuff. Yeah, it really encapsulates what Green Bay is.
And so Zambelli fireworks afterwards, obviously that's absolute insanity. But is the whole entire Lambeau Museum area opened up? Is this just kind of a signature off-season event that everybody just kind of locks in as a welcome back to football? Because 50-some thousand people coming to a glorified practice is absolutely absurd. So is it a full event all day kind of for everybody or what?
I believe, training camp in general in Green Bay, everything's open up. They're running tours through the pro shop through the Hall of Fame all day, every day through Lambeau Field. So yeah, I think some people make like the pilgrimage to Green Bay and they stay there for a couple weeks during camp.
What was it? 450 million? What was their number?
Ooh, from the league, the real estate investment.
Yeah, 450.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
That was
yeah.
250 from the real estate stuff.
Okay.
I think it was 450 they were getting from the league for revenue or something.
Right, 459.
Like
I
that.
think.
Yeah.
And then their books, whenever all the negotiations were going on with public, because they're publicly owned or whatever, how much money they're making off of real estate was like 200 million plus in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's like how are you making that much money? It's like, oh, they own everything up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy hell, you get a little ice cream. Guess who's getting that? The Green Bay Packers. Yes, you can certainly get a little smoothie at the frozen tundra. That's coming right back here to the G, baby. It does feel like that. And the city and the team are more one than maybe anywhere else. And that's special stuff. I saw a lot of people on the internet saying, there ain't nothing else to do. Well,
whatever.
Who cares why they are there?
Yeah.
They are there.
Well, and
And
it's not just like it's not 50,000 people from Green Bay that went to go. Like people are like AJ said, people are traveling from everywhere to come do this. Like, but we've been there. There is nothing else to do there other than go to Packers games. I mean, that's kind of how the Midwest is.
And the Oneida
the Oneida Casino.
Oneida Casino,
Yep.
obviously love them. Quickly, as we have about a minute beforehand, maybe the Dodgers aren't going to ruin baseball. They suck.
Yeah, they have not been playing well, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they're going to be locked and loaded once the playoffs start.
I heard the Tigers are good and the Dodgers stink.
Since the trade, yeah. So it turns out, the Tigers just needed a nice, firm little kick in the ass to get them going. They got that, and I think this is the Dodgers knowing, hey, we're so much better than everybody. We can lose our next 30 games, and it doesn't matter.
I liked how opaque that was.
Yeah, it was neat.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
If we can maybe get that thing to turn, maybe we get a little Ken Burns opaque effect on Tosh Schmidt as he's chit-chatting about the biggest story in baseball, which is baseball dead after this year? If the Dodgers win, it's going to be hard to
For
see
at least
that.
a year.
But if they suck, maybe baseball keeps on churning, and we all get to enjoy the hell out of big dongs happening every night.
Let's go Red Sox.
Let's go Pirates!
Go Bananas.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck you, D-Butt.
Fuckers are dead.
And on that,
They're dead.
I hope you guys have a positive day. Yeah, I mean, the way this ended, not the greatest, but be a friend, tell a friend something nice might change your life. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Boy, it's just a high note on the way out.
Well, you just said let's go Pirates, and you just can't do that right now.
Well,
Sox are the only team that can take down the Dodgers. Okay, we need them to go all the way. We all up here, especially you, need to be cheering for the Boston Red Sox.
No, not a chance.
The Yankees suck.
They're bad. They're hurt.
They don't. They're very hurt. But the Red Sox have won 30 of their last 34 games.
Jeez.
They're still behind the Yankees, so that should kind of tell you A, where they were at.
That's
and
not true.
B,
We passed them over the weekend.
You guys are still behind us because you lost yesterday, and so do we. See,
But you lost yesterday too.
Yeah, but look, we got 66 wins and 52 losses.
Oh, we just played less
You guys
games.
got
That's all.
64. And
You guys played less games. That's all.
You got less wins and more losses.
Yeah,
Rays cooking, huh?
Yeah, the Rays are unbelievable.
Yeah, the Rays don't ever lose, and that would be the one thing in terms of like if they could go win.
Yes,
that would kind of pierce the whole.
The Brewers.
Yeah, every argument would just be like because they don't spend any fucking money. So it's like if they can go win, then everything that the owners are trying to say it's for naught.
In the NL Central, there's a little bit of movement down there. I don't know if you guys saw.
Whoa.
Huh? I don't know if a certain college football analyst has any thoughts on the Reds being fucking dead last in the NL Central, just like we thought. Pittsburgh Buccos on the way up, by the way. On the way up. Skino is going to be just fine.
We've unfortunately lost 6 straight series since the All-Star break.
They haven't lost a game since the All-Star break. The Boston Reds.
kind of a tale of 2 stories there.
Man, and the Miz still dealing, I saw.
Oh yeah,
yep, spinning it,
and will continue.
Clemens kid hit a home run off, and I saw that. Yeah. Rogers kid, yeah.
Oh, it's just starting to feel good for Dad.
No way.
But he also knows if you just make contact with this fucking thing,
bingo.
Hey,
you gotta touch it.
If you just touch it, it'll go. And I like that you do just, let's maybe just half swing this, just fucking make contact. The ball will literally go out of itself. And that's what's happening right now.
Why'd you say that? It's fucked up.
What?
What are you talking about?
Miz is just awesome.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Great pitcher.
That's fucked up, man.
Why is that fucked up?
Because you know why.
Why?
We know who the Miz is, the real Miz.
Yeah.
The Mizorowski.
Yeah.
The pitcher for the Brewers.
Pitcher.
Going to win a Cy Young.
Guys are disrespectful.
You're talking about the mic?
For it.
I don't know if you
You
saw.
talking about the mic?
I don't know if you saw it.
The Miz.
Did you see Friday Night SmackDown?
Oh, there's the Miz.
Did you see Friday Night SmackDown?
Oh, there's the mic.
Boom.
Boom.
People love the mic.
Shout out to Big Dom, by the way. And Davo. Shout out to Davo and Big Dom. Davo was the guy with Big Dom at Home Run Derby. He was also with Big Dom as the mic signs were just seen all over the place. And then I don't know if you followed on the internet. Did you follow on the internet?
I saw it. But, I never know what's real.
It's been reported that WWE has filed trademark patent for the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let's call them and see what's going on with the
Incredible.
mic.
I also saw another tweet on the internet about win-loss records.
For the mic?
Was that real?
For who?
I saw the mic.
He was at the top of the list?
Led the league in losses over the last 15, 20 years.
What league? All the leagues?
Yeah, all the leagues. Every single one.
WWE, WCW, WWF.
ECW.
UFC. GCW.
Yeah.
AEW.
K1.
Oh, K1. That was good fighting back in the day.
Yeah.
OCW.
How about the mic not answering? What's that all about?
He's probably losing.
What's that all about?
Shouldn't the Mike jumped ahead of WWE and got the, filed for that before them?
That's funny. Kirk Herbstreit says he's still loving some football. Okay. Him and Peter just falling asleep to these things doesn't mean you love it. I hope to stay on board with soccer.
Me too.
We're gonna.
I was trying.
You do hope.
This is from Chan the Man, Chan Dran the Man, WWE wrestlers with the most losses in WWE history. Kane had a lot of L's. Brooklyn Brawler, they'd send his ass out there to make a lot of people look good. Dolph Ziggler, geez Louise. The amount of over others were because of him.
Yeah.
Let alone Randy, who has the most televised matches in history. Kofi Kingston, he was world champion, remember?
Yeah.
Big Show.
Where?
If you beat the Big Show. That's a quick way to be, Yeah. Hey, how do we make?
It's over, brother.
And Sheamus, what's the crack Irish lad, brother? 905 losses. Nobody's close to the Miz.
Sheamus still bringing it?
Yeah, he is.
Fucking love that guy. But yeah, Miz obviously at the top of the list. I mean, you gotta play the games to lose him. That's a legend right there. It's a legendary list.
I
Everybody
agree.
on there.
Wait until you see the Mike's record, though.
Yeah.
That's what the Miz is doing. Wait
Undefeated.
until he's the Mike, and then I'll be excited to see. Because the Mike, just to me, I don't know how everybody else is feeling. The Mike to me feels like Ohio dad, which is what he is.
Yeah. Your friendly neighborhood Mike.
Yeah, exactly. So everything that he actually is, he's been fighting it, for a long time. I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome. A-lister.
Yeah.
Stars of Marine 3, 4, 5, and Christmas Vacation.
Exactly.
Gladiators.
I'm hosting American Gladiators.
Season 2 coming soon.
Hollywood, 50 plus episodes of Miz and Miz. I'm a reality TV star.
Yep.
Real world, obviously, legend and icon. Like, he has a lot of these things like he's trying to be. He needs to just go back to his roots. He needs to just be Ohio dad.
I'm the Mike, and I'm average.
Me, man. Yeah.
And I'm cool.
Yeah. Relatable.
There it is.
There it is. I'm the Mike, and I'm relatable.
And undefeated.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike. They have filed for a trademark. That is actual. What are they thinking over there?
It's real.
They know.
What are they?
They see the stardom.
What if they're like, wait a minute, the Miz is the best pitcher in baseball, this guy. Maybe we should celebrate the hell out of that while also honoring what could be, which is the mock.
In that business, that's the right thing to do.
Well, and what they do, I mean, can you imagine going into the writer's room and all of a sudden the Mike wins the next 400 matches? And I mean, that's storytelling.
And with what we know about the Mike, you could put him through 400 matches over the next 3-4 weeks.
No problem.
Without a
And he'll
doubt.
be there.
Oh, yeah.
He will, won't he, AJ?
Smile on
He
his face.
will. He'll be selling it too. We know that.
That's because he's good Ohio, hard-working, humble, gritty,
Grinder.
from the beginning. Mock. The Mock.
Undefeated.
He is undefeated.
Exactly.
Can't believe he didn't answer.
They could have
I can't believe it didn't beat W to it. You're right, AJ. Might be a little long in the tooth.
What do you mean?
He's got to beat. You've been title minutes for what? Months now?
True.
You let WWE beat you to
Yeah, but
it?
he's in denial.
True.
until now, probably.
Is he going to answer this or no?
Right.
If he doesn't answer, his show's over.
Okay.
This is on the mic.
He might be trying.
Where's
to.
Raw at?
Saudi.
Okay.
Is it?
I don't know.
It's a random
Wasn't
Monday.
sure if it was.
Could be. It's fucking August 10th.
Looks like it's in Norfolk, Virginia.
Probably real cool down
close.
there now.
I don't think that's exactly how you say that,
I thought the R was silent.
but there is Suffolk and Norfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that is how that is pronounced down there. Virginia, August 10th. That arena is going to be hot.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That arena is going to be hot tonight.
As hot as it be in Saudi, though.
I'll tell you, Canton was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Canton was hot and thick. It was very, very thick over there in Ohio, I must say.
There's a number 1 contenders tournament tonight.
What? Is the mic in it?
Penta versus the Laredo Kid. It was the first round.
What?
So the Laredo Kid?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's that?
The Laredo Kid,
Excuse you.
I heard he trains by running miles while pushing sleds,
Okay.
which would be similar to what my man Biebelhausen accomplished this weekend. Stephen Biebelhausen and his baby ran a 4:17 mile. And if you look at the baby, I don't know how old, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 months. AJ, you'd be better. I think baby ran every single step as well. Baby's
like
got a
that.
lot of juice. I don't know if there was rain or wind or what that baby's seeing the entire time, but I do know Mr. Biebelhausen is running the shit out of this mile with his baby, and I certainly respect it. I appreciate it. But, man, that's a fast time to be running a mile, let alone pushing something. I heard the internet fodder was potentially that he's leaning on it, taking some weight off. It's like, all right, well, what happens when there's hills, though? There's certainly a little added extra weight. I respect this move by the Biebelhausen family and baby Biebelhausen.
Yeah.
What?
What a jackass. Are
What?
you kidding me?
What?
Just run it on your own.
Baby loves it.
I feel bad for Baby. I feel
He's having a great time.
in that one clip, you're telling me over that entire time that Baby was doing that, there's no way.
Babies love getting pushed
Running behind the
around.
truck too. That's cheating.
What?
I mean, that's cheating. The truck is over.
Oh, he's drafting?
Yeah, exactly. He's drafting. He's got wheels. This guy's.
We're not
He might as well
impressed.
be up there with poor little Tink Tink.
I'm impressed with Biebelhausen. I don't think it's right.
We're not impressed by 4:17 mile while pushing a baby. What?
Absolutely. I think this
Is that his
kind of
kid?
just you would assume. That's a great question.
This is
but-
a
What if it's
look
not?
at me.
What if it's
This
just
is
a
a
random
grade
baby?
A
Stole
look
the
at
baby?
me.
That might not even be a real
situation.
baby.
It is
Yeah.
baby Biebelhausen, from my understanding.
okay.
This is a dad and baby Biebelhausen memory that they'll have forever.
That ain't
No,
a real
that baby will not register that.
That looks like AI.
That's what I'm saying. That's not a real
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, that's baby Biebelhausen, dude.
No.
Dad's running a 4:17 mile pushing a stroller. You don't think baby's going to have a little bit of juice?
Might be a damn battery.
That doesn't look
Motorizing.
Yeah.
How many
fucking
times
scooter.
have they fallen? Have they fallen?
Biebelhausen's never fallen. What are we talking about? This guy's 4:17 mile. We are celebrating Stephen. I am, at least.
That's job, Biebelhausen.
Steve Biebelhausen.
It's also
Babyhausen.
Let's take a trip to the Little League World Series softball championship.
Okay.
There's one team from North Carolina, I do believe, that had 2 golden gloves in one inning. Okay, line drive out to center, boom!
Wow.
Yeah, nice sliding snag.
Hell of a play.
Out of the Little League Softball World Series. Great glasses. Love everything about it. Good grab. Ooh. Also, in that inning, after we see the slow-mo of the slot, in that inning, a web gem spectacle. Go on.
Oh, get out of town.
Stolen, I'd say. Sneaks the glove in under the ball. Good sprint, good read, good glasses, good moxie, great catch. Keep the glasses on the face. That's good work out there.
Good.
That's an incredible play. I respect the hell out of that play. First one looked like maybe did the slide just to make it a little easier. Yeah. Full out effort sprint into saving it. Great play by them. You could tell that they focus on the field, at practice, and that's what wins you championships, Ty.
That's a good point, especially in these tournaments where it seems like one team plays good defense always, and the other team has loads and loads of errors. So usually the team who plays a good, clean game defensively, they're going to win. And it looks like they did.
And it looks like it's packed out there. AJ, what do you know anything about this more than us because your kids are probably near this age here?
I don't know a whole lot about it because my daughter did not play softball, but yeah, these girls can play. We know that.
Well said. Well said, AJ.
I don't know exactly what you want me to add on this one, but yeah. Amazing. Two very, very good plays in the same inning.
Where do they play that at?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay, it's awesome. It's a spectacle. It was sold out right there. A couple of amazing plays. Shout out to Little League Sports continuing to do it. And also shout out to Norway doing stuff that we'd expect. Death diving's back because of the Ocho. Oh. Yeah, you got to break the water with your face. Ooh. And then obviously, go ahead and bust yourself out. Yeah. And obviously they are judged on how death-defying their diving is each time. And anytime the Ocho's cooking, you got the donk and you got white people throwing themselves into water in various different ways. I appreciate the death diving. That one had to be the winner, but the full send right into the face right there might have been the winner. I don't know what all the judges are looking for, but whatever you need, they have for you from a very high 33 foot.
Wait. Was that a black dude?
Run that back. There is a black dude coming up here who does a bunch of flips.
Play.
Next one.
Yep.
I'm thinking
right here.
I don't know if I'm just putting my eyes on this event. I'm saying this is a Caucasoid event. I am saying, look at that. There it is. Now,
my God.
Yeah, that guy's really going right. Yeah. All right. We appreciate them doing that.
Shout out.
I hope they all got 10s, or do you not want a 10? I don't know. And then,
CTE.
Speaking of a 10, did you see Schwarbo showcase some athleticism? Let me get over here. Get over here. It's not a pickle, actually. I'm just going to tackle you.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's me. That's you're out. Yep,
linebacker.
thank you.
Yeah.
And let me get up. That's Ohio middle linebacker. Kirk Herbstreit, or I forget who it was, sent us and said, hey, this guy could have been Big Four conference, Power Four conference linebacker if you want to. Instead, he just hits bombs and chase people down. Look at those little legs going, AJ. You got to be proud of that Ohio win right there.
Yeah, Middletown Middies. That's where he played in high school. Same high school as Chris Carter. So, yeah, he was an absolute stud. I mean, I heard about Schwarbo from when he was a young lad back in Dayton playing football and baseball.
I like the tap there, too. Like, hey,
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, it's just me. We're not.
He Schwarbo wanted him to turn back around, and he'd think he got released it, and Schwarbo would have absolutely lowered his shoulder and went right through the guy.
Oh, right through his chest. Like
that's what he's hoping. He's hoping he turns back.
Like we saw the Seattle Seahawks running back coach talk about.
Yeah.
This is tag off, but we need the lower shoulder run through chest so that they know that we are tagging and getting the hell out of the way.
Yep.
I don't know if any base runners are going to want to try to outrun Schwarbo or run through Schwarbo, but remember, this is what he looked like as a high schooler.
Yeah.
This is what he looked like.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's still in there somewhere.
Dog.
Still in there. Not smiling either.
No.
Game face. See his cowboy collar? I ain't breaking my neck, but I am going to try to break yours. That's what that thing actually says.
That's right.
Now he's chasing people down as they're trying to steal second base.
Hitting bombs.
He's hitting absolute bombs. I always pick him and others for my home run bet thing, and it never really comes through.
He hit 2 yesterday.
This guy's hot.
Yeah.
Back to back.
AJ, I like what you're doing. I mean, the Cincinnati Reds are the worst team in baseball, but you are able to call when one of them's going to hit a home run, especially whenever there's like a, hey, if your bet doesn't hit, you get a bonus bet back. AJ, we've been very appreciative of your baseball knowledge over there.
Oh, yeah, Sal Stewart, Ellie De La Cruz, they both have come through for me. And the Reds, we were on a bit of a hot streak, so we had to cool down a little bit, let the rest of the division catch up. But, yeah, we know that the World Series runs through the NL Central, so it's everyone keeps beating up on each other.
That's right. Skino's going to find it.
I hope.
Yeah, they probably just shut him down for the rest.
I was going to say kind of a too little too late.
Who's hitting a bomb tonight? Who's hitting a bomb
Shohei. Is he playing?
Red Sox.
PCA.
Toronto.
Is he playing?
I don't know if the Cubs play tonight. I think
they're both going to go yard ski.
Cubs don't play tonight.
No, Cubs don't play. Okay.
The Braves for the Sox in Toronto.
Okay, sick.
Royals at Dodgers.
Scoobs is going tonight, so his second start, I believe.
Have you guys seen the big fights that have been going on?
Where at?
Oh, not just in the squared circle.
Okay.
Oh.
Not just in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
Not in the octagon.
Okay.
They're happening at training camp.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw in Cleveland. Big scrap. New verse. Fano. Left tackle. Loses helmet. Body slam on top of him. Never want to be the guy without a helmet in the middle of the pile. Fano, massive man. No verse takes him down. He was obviously a part of the trade that sent Myles Garrett out to the Los Angeles Rams. Fun fact about this one, just about a week ago, Verse and Fano getting extra work afterwards.
Ooh.
Debo, what does this tell you about the Cleveland Browns? That we've seen a lot of highlights. Now we see some scrapping between some.
I mean, it's just training camp. You know, you're going to see highlights. You know, iron, sharpening iron. This is what that is right there, pre or post practice. But look, especially the big guys in those trenches, it gets hot. Some of these days you got pads on. Some days, fuck it. I don't like how you push me a little too much. Fuck it, we're going to the ground.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a plan by some position groups to get a fight in to maybe shorten a period. You know, some people are maybe trying to work a period a little bit. Hey, we're getting big brawl at the beginning of this thing, probably eats up some time. Then obviously we're able to go to the end. So you never know what's a work or what's a shoot, especially with these two as they were working together just a couple weeks ago, but everything can change whenever the whistle blows. We respect and appreciate that. How about Super Bowl MVP?
Oh.
You hear about this? Kenneth Walker says, I don't think so, Alohi. What do you think this is, pal? This is tag off. Oh, yeah? Well, a little chirpy. Who are you? Bang, tackle him, takes him down to the ground like it's the octagon. He did shoot for an ankle lock, but they broke him up beforehand before he could get the cleats in there. Kenneth Walker took that thing to the ground in a scrum quickly. I like that they're getting a little chippy over there in Kansas City, especially at the Super Bowl MVP, AJ.
Yeah, I think this is great. Like this is very, very normal for training camp. I mean, now the tackle after the ball throw, that doesn't always happen, but you see, I mean, you're tired, you're running, you see he gets a shot as he's like going out of bounds. It felt like, hey, it's a little harder. I mean, Kenneth obviously lowered his shoulder. He's got to protect yourself as a defender, but yeah, this is very, very normal. I'm sure they laughed about it later.
This is exactly what the Seattle Seahawks running back coach was talking about. It might be tag off, but let's make sure they tag off. And we are running right through their chest to set a precedent for the rest of camp on what this is. And Alohi didn't like it, D-Bud.
I like it. I like how Gilman finished the play. AJ mentioned it. You dropped the shoulder on me. Okay, cool. I'm just going to finish the play and make sure you get out of bounds, practicing good habits. So I like this. Two vets, once again, middle of the training camp. Is this Gilman's second year at Kansas City? First year. Okay, so both first-year guys with these teams. So just like Verse.
Same with Verse.
First year in Cleveland, so you kind of got to set the tone.
Good crowd up there on the hill.
Oh, yeah.
I like the crowd that's up there. I've been liking $7 million for that Hall of Fame game. I guess that's more than the NBA on Christmas.
Definitely, especially now.
I guess that's more than the NBA game on Christmas. I think that was like 6.8 or something like that. And they were talking about that viewership being up. So now $7 million for the Hall of Fame game. Carson Beck versus Haynes King. Over 80 points and quarterback rushing yards combined hit for us in the Canton Hall of Fame game. I guess numbers are up. I assume this is going to be, Gumpy, this season's going to be
the best season yet.
There's a chance.
Well said.
Feels like it.
This week could potentially be
the best week yet.
Thursday and Friday will be the brunch lads. 11 to 1. We will be going live on ESPN. So we start our show an hour earlier on Thursday, Friday. A little brunch, huh?
Love it. Okay. Some mimosas here, perhaps?
Oh, maybe some mimosas.
Some screwdrivers?
You can have some eggs, but you can also have steak.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, you can have waffles, but also maybe some chicken.
Oh. Okay.
You want a little bacon? That's fine, but also maybe a club sandwich. It's a brunch. You kind of have whatever the hell you need. That's Thursday, Friday, 11 to 1 on ESPN.
That's exciting.
Also, Diary of a Polarizing Figure comes out Thursday at midnight.
Hell yeah.
Tell you what.
Also excited.
I'm very excited about this.
Should be.
I'm very, very excited. I'm pumped up about it. I am thankful that it's being wrapped up literally as we speak right now. Final touches as it's about to be uploaded so they can be on all platforms. Shout out to all the parties behind the scenes right now working. Ilya and all the incredible musicians down in Nashville. Final touches happening. Final mixing. Final uploading. I mean, there's so many files being transferred. So many emotional stories of mine about to be shared. A couple bangers in.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got a couple bangers in there. My words, my melodies, my singing, incredibly talented Nashville people making the music around it. It is, it's been a fun experience. And I do believe we have a song on there for everybody.
Okay.
I think there's a song on there for everybody.
Okay.
Now what order is it going to go in?
Good question.
None of that stuff has been figured out yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm figuring out in real time right now.
But you don't have the track list locked and loaded as of right now.
No, I do not.
Okay, nice. I like that.
We can make changes.
Is that the official album cover? That's a big.
No, whoa, we don't know that either yet.
Okay.
Okay, we don't know what.
big.
We don't know what is any of that. We'll find out Thursday night, midnight, as we make those decisions already, for sure.
I like that.
Song got added 3 days ago. Wrote it like a week ago.
Okay.
It's like, let's add this. This needs to be in there. Something needs to be said. Then some of the songs I wrote when I'm 20 years old. So, I mean, there is a lot of, range in my life, I feel like, that you get a chance to hear from me and how I was talking to myself in those moments and things that I thought and observations. And a little shit's being talked in there, I will say. Somebody's got to gas you up. Might as well be yourself in your notes section. And then there's some perspective stuff, I think. There's some deep shit in there. I honestly am excited to hear people's reactions to this. I think it's going to be a little bit different than what everybody thinks. I think it's going to be a little bit different than what everybody thinks. And I'm incredibly grateful for the people in Nashville who helped it all come to life. And, Thursday night, midnight. Crazy.
Let's go.
We'll be there.
Here we fucking go.
Here we fucking go, lads. Here we fucking go, AJ.
When's the first time you thought of putting an album out? Like 20 years ago or recently?
No, I just wrote. I was just wrote. And then what I told Jelly Roll one time, that I have like 20 songs in my notes section that I got to find out if they suck or not at some point. Then he introduces me to Ernest. Ernest introduces me to Seth at Big Loud. And then kind of just started chit-chatting, learning the process. Put Dookie out as like hey, I don't know nothing about music. What is the process of music? Put Dookie out so kind of like learn what the process is. And obviously that's a hilarious song to put out as like the first one, like, hey, yeah, here's the song. And everybody's like, okay, he's making 14 to 15 more Dookies. It's like vastly different songs than Dookie, but there's still some similarities in there. But learn that process through there. So then it's been like a year, probably a year and a half process here, piecing it all together, doing it all. Learning my singing voice, that's been fun. Shout out to Coach Guyton, been doing a little work with her. Doing all that stuff. We're running the vocal cords from down here up to here. And maybe even tapping into here if we need to on a couple on the tail end of these songs. So it's been fun, man. Because obviously your talking voice and your singing voice aren't the exact same. And I think whenever people hear my singing voice, they're going to be like, holy shit, and it's repeatable. I'm excited to do it live. I'm excited to do all this live, which is really the only reason why I made any of it. Just have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually one of the names of the song, Good Times. That's all we're looking for.
Hell yeah.
Amen.
A fucking man.
Amen.
What was Vinny all about with the balls joke?
It played.
It certainly hit.
Yes, it did.
I thought maybe you wrote that for him.
Well, he said that I did say that a bunch of times.
You have, yeah.
True.
I don't remember saying it like that. How about them showing his wife now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big pop at her.
Yeah, she loved it.
Yeah, she was great.
That was awesome. His family's awesome. I will say, and they're all so. That made me feel old.
Oh, yeah.
The kids.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Because, like his daughter was tiny. Gabe, who's now the tallest of the family, he was just just a tiny little tyke. And now he's the tallest of the family.
Mm-hmm.
I just immediately started shit-talking him, Just immediately. I heard you're unathletic because you're too tall or whatever. He goes, me? I go, yeah. He goes, no. And I asked Vinny, and Vinny's like, he's the one. Actually, this guy's the one. And it's like, I'm excited because AJ's back into punting again, which I'm excited to see. And his daughter, it was just cool to see it all. And his family from South Dakota I never met. A lot of people from South Dakota came out there at high school. I think I made a couple videos for a couple of South Dakota high schools to beat shit out of everybody else.
Yeah. Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm on board with a couple teams out there. I don't know exactly who they are at this moment, but just know that they're going to win. They got a Vinatieri on their team. And Vinny being a kicker going in, you don't feel like it's such a big deal, and then you hear everybody try to justify why kicker's going in. It's like, oh, this is a big deal.
Yeah, it's huge.
This is
This
is a really, really big deal, and you kind of experience that all weekend. So football's back. We're lucky to be a part of it. We got brunch on Thursday and Friday, and we're back tomorrow. What's going on with these Patriot games? Have you heard about these?
This morning I have.
Just heard about them, yeah.
New England Patriots?
No, they are playing games because that's what they do.
Just looking at their preseason slate earlier.
I know. This Patriot game's happening. It's high school athletes from around the country competing for $225,000 scholarship. So we used to have the presidential fitness kind of thing.
Yep.
I could never get it because the blue box, I couldn't touch my toes, so I never win it.
V.
So now I believe what they're trying to bring back is like a athletic competition amongst the high schools best from around the country to win a scholarship. I like it. Kind of look like a little Global Guts American Gladiators thing. That's how I was seeing this
American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, they're calling it
all of them combined.
I think Disney and ESPN are currently broadcasting them, and it's called the Patriot Games. I believe the finals are happening tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
It's in Ohio, right, AJ? Do you know anything about this? We're just learning about it in real time this morning.
I do not know much about this, to tell you the truth.
I think it's high schoolers trying to earn some scholarships and obviously getting a chance to showcase their athletic. Anything that's promoting fitness, I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anything that's promoting that type of stuff, I think is good. Anything that's rewarding that stuff is good because I'm seeing a lot of these young e-bikers.
Yeah. Lazy, fat.
Arrogant.
I mean, aren't these bikes, I think just since bikes have been created, and you look at the Peloton fad that kind of took over, bikes like naturally create leg muscles.
Yeah.
Like for kids. Like you don't even really know it. You're naturally creating leg muscles, which is why all these olds love doing it because it's like a workout that they know how to do and it crushes it. None of these youngs are doing it anymore because they're all just turning the throttle. It's like, what's going to happen? There's going to be a bunch of squids. These kids are just going to look like a bunch of octopus.
Probably.
It's going to happen to these legs. We need these legs to get like the e-bikes need to be banned from these teenagers.
I agree.
I'm done with it. We're creating problems. You know how many e-bikers are going to be in this Patriot games winning these?
None.
None.
Nope.
None of them. These kids need to earn this shit.
Should be 65 and up to buy one.
So at least 21.
At least
50.
I'm okay with 18. I just want to let everybody know I'm strictly at 18. Just let them. But these kids got to be.
Yeah.
You know.
Get a dyno and do some tricks. Get some pegs on the front.
Sure.
And
A
back.
harrow.
Little mongoose, yeah. Dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Make sure the brake cords don't connect to, you know. So
Yeah, you
spin
can
it.
spin
Yeah,
it
you gotta
more.
get
Do a spin.
That you grind
Grinded
pegs.
rails.
Yeah.
That's what I just did.
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Hey, you see me
You know how
here?
hard that would be?
You see me here right now?
We did it all the time.
It's not that hard.
You see what I'm doing right
Yeah.
now?
Diggs grinded rails.
You see what I'm
Everywhere.
doing right now?
Right on the handlebars.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sitting
right
right
on
on the
yeah.
handlebar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah.
Come on! Yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Every once in a while, just let's fuck this one up. Boom!
Yeah.
Good old toe.
Yeah, good times.
Oh yeah.
Stand on the back on the.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pegs.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Come on. Ball.
Smashing lightning bugs with
Oh,
fast.
shit.
Oh, fuck.
God! Now these kids just.
Yeah.
Did you guys used to pin I used to pin a card, like a playing card, to the back spokes, so it sounded like a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
Flat can.
Good.
Oh, what was your?
Yeah, all the losers in our district did that.
I never got. There's a lot of things that a lot of people did. The playing card in the spokes was certainly one. How about the dice?
Yep.
The dice.
On the
on
hubcap
yeah,
things.
Yeah, the hubcap.
Did you have the plastic
the
things
flare.
that were on the wheel pegs or the wheel spokes too? That when you rode around, it made the noise. Like they were all different colors. You have those too?
Yeah, you did, AJ. The little beads.
Yes, thank
back
you.
and forth. Yeah. I remember that.
No.
Oh, he had beads.
Yeah, that's
D-Butt
old school.
did?
That's old school. That's old school. That's
That is old.
No, you.
Really
Yeah, I don't know. I
collected.
think new school too.
No, the new school is these kids don't even pedal. They sit there and turn their hand like this. I'm worried about what it's going to do for society. Like actually, I think we are not worrying about that enough. I think natural leg muscles are built by walking at least or riding a bike. And then you got like what 10-year-olds on these little e-bikes. It's like some of these things I'm seeing are way too young to be on there. It's like you should have to fucking earn both those wheels moving, and they don't.
There was a pack of kids in my neighborhood on Saturday, or maybe it was Sunday, riding bikes hard for
Bikes,
like
at bicycles.
yeah for like 8 hours.
We like that.
Yeah.
Those e-bikes are like $5,000. So the people that are going to be affected by them are affected by a lot of other stuff. as
Oh,
well.
see, I thought
Well
they were
said.
getting to a price where it was like very.
I think the ones
they're
you're
crazy.
the ones you're talking about, like that we had those old e-bikes at the old office, like the really nice.
Yeah.
There are different ones that are definitely super affordable that like.
Yeah, because we were at that
kids
park
can-
for your wedding, bro.
Yeah.
We were at your wedding at that park, and the amount of kids I saw just roll. It was obviously a very
It's a
nice
nice
part of
area.
town. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very nice part of town. But
The nicest town in America.
but yeah, all right, maybe I shouldn't be judging it. Okay, it actually was voted nicest.
Yeah, it was.
Those kids are gonna have no leg muscles. All right, which were they ever? Maybe the more things change, the more they stay same.
At least they're outside.
Yeah.
At least they're
True.
outside.
At least they're
At least they're
outside.
outside.
Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change your life. We're in this thing together. We can't thank all of you enough. And if you have any ideas on how the hell we should handle this Friday thing with the album release, we're looking for ideas. Kind of want people to learn about the music on their own accord.
Sure.
But you know, as an independent artist, let's have a good time, please. Let's enjoy this life. We're all very thankful to be here. We love all of you. Thank all of you, and we will see all of you tomorrow. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change your life. We're in this thing together. Team on me. Team on three. 1, 2, 3. Team. Goodbye.